Who wants to do a recap? Ryan, you're not in Roll20 yet.
There you
I'm
go.
in.
Get your ass in there.
Look at
There you
that. That was quick. What a response.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say something before I jumped in, you know?
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, that was
okay,
good timing.
Yeah.
So, who wants to give us our recap of where we last left off with the implausibles?
Are we
Looks like-
doing like video?
Yes.
I'm doing video. You don't have to.
We're all doing video. Everybody's doing video.
Mine's not working,
Well,
I think.
Y'all doing
Make
video?
sure it's set up and don't be using Google Chrome.
yeah, you gotta.
Yeah,
be
I'm
on
using
Firefox.
Firefox. And it's not working. Feels fucking bad, man.
Yeah. I was having trouble with it the last couple of weeks, but this week it seems to be working all right.
On the same face for a couple minutes.
Gosh, dang it. It says
Hey,
Sometimes it
Sam,
freezes.
you're frozen for me, actually.
you have to press the reconnect button like every 2 seconds.
Mine's okay. I don't
Oh,
have to
you
press it
know
so
what?
often.
I'll
But
try and do that.
It looks.
My
like-
camera-
Okay, yeah. Now I see you guys. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Well,
Hello.
anyway, back to the task at hand here. Who's giving us our recap?
Kyle's the only one.
So we found a temple. Then we went into the temple. We snuck past some people, went downstairs, found some, caused some havoc. I dropped a elk into an ogre or something's pocket. And then, yeah, shit just went weird.
Have the party went one way, have the party went the other way.
And then there was a minotaur.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Couldn't get set anything on fire.
Saved some prisoners,
Hey,
saved
saved
Artemis
the
from
No
a
problem,
knife-wielding
you gotta figure out
maniac,
some non-verbal spells.
Sablin's a killer bastard.
saved Artemis from a knife-wielding maniac.
Stopped Artemis's dastardly plan to stab an innocent guy.
It slowly but surely went insane.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think we all remember the weird antics of last session.
A minotaur
Where's-
rounded a corner and and promptly died.
It was just beaten to death very quickly.
That minotaur was playing Dark Souls, so you know.
He thought he was.
So-
Dark Souls.
Let me change the music here. Get a different vibe going. So where we last left off, you guys were in the basement, like the dungeon level of the Sacred Stone Monastery. And as Sam said, you guys fought your way down there and bludgeoned a minotaur to death
No,
and
we
saved a
talked our
bunch of
way down there.
prisoners.
That's right. We got
Yeah, you did.
an escort right through the front door.
Yeah, that's true. You got an escort down there and then caused havoc, which was silent for a while and then turned into two
Giant
loud elks and ogre battling off.
Hey, just because
So
the
that-
elks are having some fun doesn't mean we need to interrupt them.
So now the elks are quieting down as they calm themselves, seeing that the ogre is dead before them. I guess, you know what, let me just take you all to that map. Back here. So John, you were the one who saw that straight ahead of you.
Shift ping us to where we are.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I found it. Bottom right corner.
Oh.
There you are.
Wait, how'd you do that?
You hold shift down and then you do the ping thing like that.
Do it again.
Do it again. Sure.
Whee!
Oh.
There you go. Take it for a ride. All right. Anyway, so John, you saw this as the ogre fell. The elk are calming down. You see there's all the prisoners before you standing in the hallway. The rest of you just slaughtered that minotaur as it ran around the corner. And the chaos kind of subsides for a second and all becomes quiet. John, you hear past the elk through that room, you hear a door slam open and a voice yell down, "What the hell's going on down there?"
I'm gonna yell out.
You hear
Some
this.
wild beasts got in. They seem to be having sex.
Nobody
hear-
here but us
I'm
chickens.
gonna tell the elks to start having sex.
So all of you gathered around, you kind of hear John yell this out towards the stairs, and you'd kind of heard a little commotion. You didn't quite hear what that was yelled, but then John, you hear as footsteps start rushing, and you know there's like a stairwell that you came through. That's just through this door to your left, where you guys had entered that room.
I'm gonna then turn around to the group and go, "Hey guys, some people are coming.
Oh shit.
I don't think they bought my story."
No, well, it's not wrong.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be very surprised at how accurate it is in about 5 seconds.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to a climactic ending.
Maybe we should get out of here.
We have to get the prisoners out.
Bruldenthar, the dwarf man, steps forward from the Mirabar delegation, steps forward and says, "Yes, we must get out of here right away. Tell me, where do we go? They blindfolded us when we came in here. You must lead us out, quickly. There's a lot of bad people in here."
Well, as far as we know, we came from there. We don't know of any other exits.
Well,
May as well head the way we came.
There are
Way
people
we know
coming
of.
down the way we came.
I'd rather deal with those people than run around blindly through tunnels that may or may not have minotaurs in them.
But
Precise.
the last one wasn't so troublesome. All right. And then I'll go start walking up into the room up here.
we work in the mines below here. Perhaps there are other escapes, but we've never seen them. I'm sure there are other entrances into the monastery.
Wait,
And then
there's mines under
I
here?
look at Artemis and go, "See, secret passages."
I think it's just busy work for us. I never found anything good, but they have us
Were there?
mining away.
Are
in
you
these
the only
tunnels.
people that? Are you the only people mining down there? Are there other prisoners that you know of?
Well, there's like a woman and her child in the back, and they yell up, Jim Boy and Papa! Oh no! Where are Jim Boy and Papa?"
Okay, yeah. So fuck Jim Boy and Papa.
And Bruldenthar says, "Oh yes, Jim Boy and Papa, of course. You must go deeper into the mines. There are
How far
two
away?
of us working."
What the hell's going on?
Oh, I don't know. They're not very far.
Apparently, the fucking
There's only
wolf
like,
has been captured.
they're only a little bit farther down. There's not much mines. You're like standing in the entranceway around that corner. There's a little bit. They're confusing though. There's lots of turns.
Oh, so the
I always
tunnels
get-
that the Minotaur came out of was mines.
Yes.
Are there a lot of minotaurs in these tunnels?
I've seen a couple. I don't know.
A couple as
There's-
in two?
Yeah, I've seen them walking around. There's a lot of weird things down here. I don't think we have time to talk about this right now.
I was about to say these cultists must be really interested in these elk.
Yeah, you, John, you hear in the room next door a voice go, "What the fuck?"
And
Yes,
they
that
should
is
be
what they're
seeing
doing.
Two elks having sex, because the elks follow my orders.
So the elks are just banging in there.
We've got like fog machines going. There's all sorts of drugs. It's super weird, guys.
Glow sticks.
Glow sticks.
It's
They've
a
got
weird
masks
blood
on.
orgy.
It's some eyes wide shut shit. You don't want to go in there.
Bruldenthar kind of takes command of all the prisoners and says, "Come on, and starts rushing past you all. Out this way.
Which direction?
Out
towards-
past the Minotaur.
Oh, Jesus.
that
Okay.
direction.
into the mine. Okay.
I think we should follow him.
We
Oh.
gotta try and keep him
Can't
safe.
just leave him.
Because we gotta get out of here.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
apparently
look at the
follow.
elks and say, "Defend your right to love," and then I'm gonna run.
And I'm gonna signal to the Feathergill Knights to follow us and just kind of hold our backs.
Okay, so the Feathergill Knights kind of stay in the back.
Start running up
We'll all
walls
kind
and
of
up
be
the
somewhere in the
building.
middle.
And I instruct them to,
Ah.
give us a signal, tell us if they get, sight of any cultists heading towards us.
I'll throw one last look
Yeah, they'll
back
kinda-
to what's his name, Halbrick, and just keep on. Turn around,
Okay.
keep going. Yeah.
Right. Guldenthar says, just up here is where they'll be working, but there will be some guards with them. Can you take them out quickly?
We killed the Minotaurs. At least two
I
of
think
them.
we can.
We killed two of them, didn't we?
We killed one, but we killed it really fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was one Minotaur that came charging towards you, and yeah, you killed them super quick. He ran around the corner and just died immediately.
I'm gonna start sneaking ahead and scouting out.
Okay.
Guys, I'll go up ahead a little bit and see what's going on.
Be careful down there, darling.
So you hear, John, why don't you make me a perception check? Sorry. Roll for him.
Agony, I've never tasted Minotaur before.
How is it, darling?
It's pretty good.
Does it taste like beef?
So as Palouse just starts munching on this Minotaur,
I took a little bite.
and you hear in the other rooms behind you, you hear these guards start to come down. You hear the voices of them as they're coming down out towards the prison where you guys, or the cells where you guys just were. And
Well, I'm in the front
And
of the party
John,
now,
you
running
hear-
up on the ceilings.
you hear ahead of you, you hear the sound of pickaxes, just very faintly
From
ahead of you.
that direction?
Yeah, it's kind of out that way, and oddly behind you too, oddly over this way as well. It's kind of
Guys,
coming from both of those directions.
I think miners are that way.
I'm not into miners.
There was only one miner,
Oh!
I think.
No, that's Papa and Jim Boy. Says the distressed woman in the back. Quickly, they're behind us.
Let's get a move on. Everyone, come on. Go, go, go. Let's grab them and find a way out of here.
All right, so yeah, you can start to hear voices of John as you come around that corner. You start to hear voices of people talking, and they don't seem like, once you have come around this corner and down this part of the room, you get the idea that you're far enough away from that commotion, and you guys were quiet and quick enough on the other side of the silence spell from the elks and the ogre that they had not been alerted to your presence. And you actually, with that 20 stealth, you can sneak down and kind of peek around the corner there, and you see you can see a man and a younger boy working, and one of those monks, and also one of those guards that had the big stone armor, like you fought outside of that cave long
I'm
ago.
going to attack one of the people guarding Jim Bob.
All right. So you just sneak around the corner and just straight on attack.
Stabby.
Alright, get the prisoners set up over here too. Yeah, you can
I
go ahead.
I'm standing on the
Normal.
ceiling and I just throw a card down at one of them.
All right. So yeah, so you're in spider climb boots. So you've like snuck up on the ceiling, and yeah. So you're throwing it over at that You're throwing it at that monk. Is that what you're doing,
Yes.
or the
I
armored
think
guard?
that one.
That's one of the miners.
Okay, then not that one.
So it's these two guys. It's the two guys in front.
That one.
Oh shit.
What happened?
We lost our DM.
I think he wasn't expecting that and rage quit.
You hit the enemy so hard you knocked him off the internet.
I thought I would.
Wait, I still see him in the
He's frozen.
the
though.
video.
He's
No, I see him.
Oh, he's
Frozen for video for me.
reconnect. Oh no,
I
I
see
see him
him.
now. There you go.
Hello.
Smile
Hello.
wave, boys.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that, guys. All right. So which one are you attacking, John?
Oh, the front.
Whoa.
The one in the first.
The guy
in
in
the front.
front. All right. So yep, that hits. Roll for damage, and then I'll need all of you to roll initiative. As you see, there's some guards here, and you hear a few more coming from the back, and you can hear above you now footsteps scrambling,
Oh.
as it seems like the monastery is
guess?
coming to life. A little
Uh-oh.
Oops. Oh, did I?
Oh, you mean people are active. It's not Monster House.
Nice. No.
bit. Yeah, no, it's not like a monster monastery. No.
Okay. Monastery golem.
Yeah, I fought one of those one time.
All right.
Fought inside a living building. It was a bitch of a fight.
Alrighty.
Goddamn narrow hallways.
Just a second, gotta open the character sheets here.
Not the
Oh.
character sheets.
So many character sheets. Oh my lord.
Need more monitors.
I just need to prepare and start opening these when I know that the fight's about to happen. That would make it much better. So we'll do this battle here to try and save these extra prisoners, and then if you guys want to try and just once you guys decide to just we're escaping and getting out of here,
Mm-hmm.
then we can go to skill challenge for that.
Cool.
And we kind of won't do like step by step like we're doing now.
Okay.
But for saving these prisoners, we'll just do this. Okay, so that's those guys. Guess I can throw these. Okay.
Oh shit. That person ain't ready.
Nice, he was ready. All right, give me 1 second. Let me move these prisoners into position here.
Yeah.
Get them over there.
How high up is
Monks.
the ceiling?
What had to be monks?
The ceiling is
Basement
about 12 feet high, probably. It's pretty high.
Okay, so I'm gonna duck on the ceiling.
Okay. Alright, so these guys run up here. They're all just getting out of the way. The Feathergale Knights have some javelins on them. They rush up here. Okay. And actually, let me roll for them to get on the
Yeah, I can
initiative
give
order
them
here.
my weapons a preference and give them all a playing card.
There you
What
go.
do we do with these?
Get the Feathergale Knights on the initiative order. I missed them. All right. So the monks are going to. Let's see. So you're up on the ceiling,
Oh yeah.
John, and you. Yeah, I guess they would. I'd say if they want to attack you, they're going to have disadvantage because they'd have to jump and try and strike you. Although they are monks, maybe they'll make an acrobatics check.
They all know Shoryuken.
Doing sick wall jumps. Like a Mario
Just think
64
of me as the
speedrun.
really, really annoying pinata.
Okay, so
Not hard.
yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. To attack you, we're going to do a contested acrobatics check to see just if they can attack you.
Okay.
And then if they succeed, then they'll attack. So he runs forward. So now let's do an acrobatics check. Oh, did I click
Oh,
it?
my.
We
wrong?
died.
God. Oh yeah. Okay. So that means nothing happens. So we'll say that he does not get to attack you. So you just dodge out of the way as he swings up and tries to make his attack. He just can't get you as you're up on the ceiling, kind of dodging out of the way.
Feliz cumpleaños, bitch.
See,
Let's see, and then there's this other one kind of pops around the corner and runs over here.
Did he take 16 damage?
No,
No. He missed. Oh wait.
now he did. Oh, and he's looking rough.
Ooh, that's nifty.
Oh.
That's new.
This other guy runs over, and he sees you and sees this pain and sees these guys in front of him. And let's see, so that was. He just runs over. He just starts booking it, actually. He's like, oh, fuck. And he runs this way.
uh-oh. Wait, attack of opportunity.
Nope.
So, yeah, John, you would get
No?
an attack of opportunity.
Or no?
When he's on the ceiling?
Yeah, I guess he's out of your range to begin with, so never mind. Because you're kind of ducking up and hiding.
Ducking up.
I'm doing, stealing like tumbles.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's the monk's turn. Now, Artemis.
Okay, let's see. Oh, good, I don't even have to move. The wounded guy right there beneath John, I'll just go ahead and shoot with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Go for the kill. Get my temps. 15
Yep, 15 will hit.
for 6.
Yep, that does him in.
Yes.
Nice. All right, so yeah, you just blast him and he flies up against the wall. And dies. Agony, so you see this one die. The other one just kind of ran out and ran past John and was booking it.
Can't have any loose ends now. There isn't a hallway down this way, is there? Is that
No.
okay?
It dead ends to the right.
Okay. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't move any further, so I'll hold my action to when he comes by to Ray of Frost him.
Nice. All right, so you're holding your action.
Mhm.
All right, now it's the guard's turn. Let's see. Yeah, he can't. He's not gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he's gonna do the same thing, but he's gonna make an athletics check to jump up and try and hit you. As he's not yet aware of the other guys around the corner.
Nope.
He comes up and oh jeez, you kidding me? And you're like just
Oh my
able to
gosh.
pin yourself to the ceiling enough to stay out of the reach of these guys.
Oh my god.
As they're below you just trying to
That's
hit you like a
ridiculous.
pinata. You son of a bitch. All right, John, your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Go up to here and throw a card at that one.
Okay. 17 just misses as it. You try to throw it in one of the gaps in this guy's bulky stone armor, but you just barely miss it.
Guys, they're running away.
Don't let them get away.
And the stone guy, as he rushes around the corner and sees everybody standing there, and then sees his friend fleeing, he turns and yells at him and says, "Get back here, you pansy!" And that's it. All right, anything else, John?
That's the end of my turn.
Sablin, your turn.
Alright, do I try and engage that guy? Try and catch the other guy?
I don't think you're going to be able to catch the other guy.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I'm going to run up to big guy. And I'm going to take a swipe at him with my sword. And before I do, I call back to the Feather Knights to try and... He's coming around the corner, try and catch him off.
Great.
And... Don't take it. I remember these guys.
Yeah, he just blocks him, no problem with this. Yeah. You know how this goes. Yeah, he blocks you, no problem. All right.
Yep, and it's my turn.
Palouse.
I want to just go to this guy and attack him.
And you just charge in with your great axe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rage. I don't think I should.
Nope.
I'm just gonna go with my just no rage great axe.
Okay.
Hiya!
Oh.
Oh,
17.
that's just shy of what you need.
Just shy?
Just shy, yep.
What?
Holy shit.
Both you and John got
These guys have
17.
18, yeah.
Fuck.
Just shy. So yeah, you rush in, and he just, after easily blocking Sablin, the last second gets over to block you as well, as he's just swinging his mace back and forth, knocking blows out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to move the Feathergale Knights into their proper position here.
Shoot. I should have recklessly attacked that. Oh well. That's... I can't do anything.
The Feathergale Knights just kind of set up around
Okay.
there. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you done, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
So yeah, the Feathergale Knights just kind of defend the prisoners here, and are protecting them. And the delegation guards are also kind of looking more protective as they're standing over here. Yeah, and that's what they're going to do. And actually, seeing you come, these two workers are going to start moving up towards you as well. I'm like, oh yes, get him! Jim Boy's like yelling, and Papa's like, now Jim Boy, calm down.
You setting that up, huh? You don't even make
Right. So the monks now. This one's booking it. Let's see. He's like, fuck you, man. You die on your own time. I'm out of here. 25, 30. Doesn't see agony yet. 15. He's like, oh shit, there's more.
Hello.
And he starts running over this way.
That's a readied ray of frost, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Why don't you hit him there when you first saw him?
Ah, shit balls.
But he runs around and just stops in time that it slams right into the wall right in front of him, and he keeps running
God damn it.
around this corner. And
That's
at
not
that
good.
point, all these other
Oh, fuck.
monks just run around the corner. They're like, oh, what's going on here? Oh shit, there's people here.
We've got company.
They say, "Hey, what are you doing down here?
Where's
There's a jailbreak." Oh
the-
shit!
the new recruits? Haha.
And
Where the janitors?
so Artemis, you kind of just see this happening around the corner as you hear that yelling coming from that hallway.
Let's see here.
We're the
Yeah,
strippers.
Strippers. What? Okay, I'm around here. What strippers? Okay, yeah. So I'll go around the corner and I guess I'll target the guy in the lead with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah. 23
Yep, that hits.
for 6 again.
All right, 6 damage. All right, so you do some serious damage to him. He looks, oh fuck.
He looks oh fuck.
That's what he looks like.
That
He
looks
looks,
pretty
oh fuck. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right, Agony.
I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna twin spell it. So Ray of Frost.
It's all in the wrist. There you go.
This man and this man.
Hey.
So they can get frosty.
You're doing
Ooh,
the
max
front two. I
damage,
should
yeah.
give them colors.
Yeah, they both get frosted in the face.
It was the front 2 ones that haven't been hit yet, or did you go
Do a
after the one
frost
that-
pun.
That one and that one.
Okay, got it.
Stay chill.
All right, so
Hey, cool party.
that
Cool
just
it
kills.
down.
So right after Artemis hits him, you throw a ray of frost, and is it the same damage for both?
Yeah.
Is that where?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy just dies.
Oh shit.
This one takes a hit, but
Got a little.
seems a little more
frostbite.
sturdy than the other guys. He doesn't do him quite as bad.
Takes a hit.
You seem to be a little bit better with frost than you do fire. Just saying.
Shut
What
up.
what's the other effect that Ray of Frost does?
Minus 10
minus
speed.
10 speed, yeah.
Okay. That guy gets a little slower. Oh.
I'm an old man.
I don't know where the
Oh, my bones.
So cold down
Oh,
here.
Not the arthritis.
I wounded that bee in the war.
Yeah, there's like this really old man. One of the cultists is like this super old man. Like, why is this guy? You kind of feel bad after you hit him, Agony. You're like, oh god, I didn't realize how old that guy was.
He's wearing a helmet, I can't tell.
Yeah, his like cloak falls back over his head, and you're like, oh my god, that's a senior citizen.
He's part of the local community college. He just wanted to hang out. Bored and everything else
Yeah,
to do.
He was just trying to join a club, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't
He
even
wants to
work
get hip-
here.
he
He's
wants
just
to get
visiting.
hip with the
He's not
kids,
actually a
you know?
cultist. He's like a grandpa visiting for the day.
Oh, this is where
Billy?
you work. This is
Yeah,
where you
he-
work, Billy.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't even know where he is. Actually, he just sort of got lost.
Didn't properly plan his 401k and his retirement, guys. Come on.
All right.
Great.
Anything else, Agony?
No, that's it.
All right. So yeah, the knights and all the other, they're just kind of staying in a bundle, in a group. The two other
Spellcasters
prisoners
tanking
are-
like they do.
Oh yeah,
As usual.
the two prisoners are calling out, "Oh Jim Bob, oh Papa!" But besides that, they're all just staying around. This guard is going to attack. Let's see, no one's hit him yet, so he's not really scared of either of you. So he's just gonna attack Palouse because Palouse looks less heavily armored.
Oh
And
no!
Takes a
No.
swing at Palouse. He uses his staggering blow.
Not the
But he
staggering
misses.
blow.
but he misses. And then he just makes another swing, just a normal swing. Oh God! And he
Palouse
He,
is
like,
way
falls.
too terrifying.
And since
he
I've
he falls prone on the ground with those two terrible rolls.
He's not used to the armor. He's getting used to it.
He's kind of nervous. He's like trying to hold himself together, but all of, like one of his comrades was just destroyed, and then the other one ran off. He
Yeah.
thinks he's all
It's
alone.
day 1 in Black Earth Guard. Day.
Yeah.
in fact he's Billy, and he just saw his grandpa run away and heard him get shot by ice and
He
fire.
just got promoted. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
been a pleb for most of his life, but he just got that promotion, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And as a reaction, I'd like to take a swing at him.
Yeah, Sentinel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah.
I got that ability. It's a good ability in my other
I mean,
game.
he's prone now, so you get advantage. Nope, that's gonna miss though.
What?
Oh, that armor.
God damn.
Yeah, you just swing down on him, but it just chips into the stone. No effect.
Yeah, he falls the same time you make the swing. So you hit the wall next to him instead.
Yeah, exactly. His trip like saved him.
Yeah.
All right, John, your turn.
I'm gonna literally just run up and pull out my dagger and jump down on top of him and stab him.
Okay. Yeah, so you jump down
Shit.
and make a stab, but you just miss him as he blocks with his. It's like pretty hard to find the little gaps in between his armor.
And then bonus action, disengage and run away.
Goodbye.
Okay. So you rush over on the ceiling, drop down, try to attack, miss, and you're like, oh fuck, and then run out. Perfect.
Cool.
All right, Sablin.
All right, I look at how my sword did nothing for the second time. I look at how Palouse's axe does nothing, and how John's sick acrobatic flip did nothing. Like, guys, we've taken these guys down before. It's really hard, but we've done it before, and I do bless
Nice.
Thank you.
on myself, Palouse, and John. Like, we can. He's on the ground. We can do this. Come on.
Hey, if we can't kill a guy on the ground, you know who can we kill?
All right, so
I'm gonna laugh when it's not enough, and you find out he's just Jason Voorhees in that armor.
so you use bless,
Hmm.
and that's your action. Anything else you wanted to do?
Nothing else I can do with the bonus action, so that
Great.
will be it.
All right, Palouse.
I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have advantage, and you have bless. So if you get a 4, oh,
God damn it.
just short. As you swing, and he's prone, and you feel the blessing of Sablin, and it's still not enough because this guy's armor just like covers him. Way
Do
too
you
well.
do you guys want to swap and have Agony and I take down him, because we have stuff that can get past his AC?
That might help, actually.
Because we're about to get we're about to get.
How about we all just
Face-fisted
kill
here.
him really quickly, and then we could just move on.
Okay.
That's what you've been
Yeah,
trying
okay.
to do.
I'd wait.
You've been
That's a
missing.
good idea, except for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here who are about to come.
Yeah. So these
We're about to whack up our 11
shit.
AC.
Yeah, we're
charge
gonna lose
forward to you
prisoners, huh?
guys. These
Oh,
monks charge forward to you guys,
Oh shit.
and
So wait, the Elks didn't stop them at all?
Did the Elks hurt him?
they we'll say that there's a lot of them back there fighting the elks still. and,
Okay.
like,
No, the
suppressing
elks are too
elks.
busy fucking. I mean, what do you? Do you want them to
Come on,
stop?
If you walked in on someone fucking, they would stop fucking and fuck with you.
Yeah, no,
Well,
the elks
Unless you want
The
to
Elks-
join in, you know?
weren't. The elks were not as tough of a challenge as they would have been if you had like commanded them to attack. 'Cause they were kind of off guard as they were mid coitus as all the as all the guards charged in. But they did distract a good chunk of the ones that ran down here. All right, so these guys charge forward.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're going to make attacks on you. And I guess these two in the back actually might dip off. Well, yeah, they're going to try and go
Oh.
around for flanking as they come around this way. These two.
Oh well.
As they like kind of rush off to the other side. these two attack here, and
You wouldn't want to hit a lady, would you? I
He
bat my
says-
eyes.
the one you
I
say
turn to
that,
Agony and bat my eyes.
you say that, and then the one in front of you, with like a gorilla mask, it has like a stone gorilla mask, kind of untassels her robes a little bit, like moves them a little open, and you can see like her undershirt, and she's got like these ginormous boobies.
Oh,
it's a boob
competition.
fight!
Boob
Boob fight!
Kind of like flaunt your stuff.
I like this game.
She just gives you it right back. And goes
Oh
in
yeah.
for some
You
Oh,
call that
shit.
a boob? This is a boob.
Oh god, did I get hit by a boob in the face?
She's
Oh
pissed.
shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
she's pissed.
I will use my reaction and to deflect the crit to myself. I'll interpose myself to that
Okay.
hit.
As the yeah.
And I'm
We've
gonna
never used that
hellish
rule.
rebuke that
Okay,
shit.
so this is on Agony. Agony.
Please tell me what you say is a hellish rebuke to a titty to the face.
So it's 5 damage for Agony and 10 damage to Artemis. And then and you use a hellish rebuke as she deals out this damage. Artemis jumps in front of you and takes one of the hits.
Now my question is,
Oh, wait.
did Artemis do
God
that
damn
to
it.
protect Agony or to get a titty?
I don't see how they're mutually exclusive.
Yeah, you
What's wrong with making money and helping the poor at the same time? Nothing.
yeah, as you jump in front of this punch, Artemis, she gets you in the gut good, and you're like double over, but your face just plants into a pillow of cleavage.
That's why I only
It
take
looks
2.
awful,
That's why I only
yeah.
actually lose 2 HP. Yeah.
For some reason, he looks awfully red.
So I'm sorry. What? So you cast Hellish Rebuke.
It has to make a dex save.
Dex save.
And then.
Ninjas are bad at dex.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
I'll take half as much as that.
Oh,
Oh,
Nope.
nope. Take the
Oh,
full.
okay.
There we go.
take the full. So that's the one in front of you. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. That's spicy. Yeah. So you deal a nice hefty
Spicy.
blow. As or she is surrounded in fire as you aren't having any of that.
Nope. I'd had some of that, but I ain't having any of that right now.
All right. Well, that was only one of them. The other one's going to attack over at you, Artemis.
Bring it.
So take 2 swings. 10 is going to miss. 21
Yeah, I guess I did.
for
Nice.
3 more damage.
You punch like a girl.
As these monks are just riddling you guys with blows. These other 2 monks are going to use their dash action as they run around the corner.
Oh.
And they get about that far before you. Actually, no, they have 40 feet of movement. So we'll say they get up to here. As they rush around the corner and see the fight over here and rush in to help their comrade. All right, Artemis, back to you.
Okay. Let's see. The one that Agony Hellish rebuked, I'll like hold out my hand and I'll make sort of like a claw-like motion, and I'll use my brand new cantrip, Frostbite. They have to give me a con save.
All right. Con save. Ooh, 21.
That's unfortunate.
Shit.
Yeah. And it's a cantrip, so it's nothing if they
Right.
succeed, right?
Correct.
All right, so yeah, they unfortunately passed that.
Damn it.
Anything else?
I look over at Agony. Well, I'm out of ideas. Goes to Agony.
All right. Agony comes back to you. You and Artemis facing off on these monks. The one in front of you, they both seem pretty beat up. The one in front of you especially so. The big boobed one.
Well, let's give this a round 2, shall we? Oh, fuck. Nope, that's not a round 2 at all. That's a round 0.
So you try and fire a ray of frost. She's standing right in front of you. She just dodges right out of the way.
Damn it.
Why are we so
Laugh.
bad at this?
She laughs at you and her boobs bounce up and down.
Why could they be a bunch of big-titted minotaurs?
might
All right.
need some help over here.
All right, so the Feathergale Knights just continue guarding there as the prisoners all kind of stick together.
Just stand back there. No rush.
But they look like emaciated, and they're just they're like have no armor on. And they're just holding. These
We'll
little
rub some
javelins.
dirt in it. That's not an excuse.
They just look at you like horrified. They're like, "No."
I hand them some Pop-Tarts.
They start eating them.
Because honestly, if you've been starving to death, the first thing you want to eat is a Pop-Tart.
Oh, nice. So the guy's staggering blow recharges.
Oh,
So he's going to stand up and look around, and he'll again go for Palouse with the staggering blow.
Okay.
But again, he's going to miss.
Dude, it's like,
This
It's
guy,
like-
like, nobody can
you
hit
guys ever
him.
Same
play League of
rule.
Legends
It's
and like watching two tanks fight? That's what's going on.
And
It's like-
again, and
And,
again, I'm gonna sentinel swipe him.
But he'll hit you with
Ooh.
his second strike, which is just. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Get your sentinel in first. He did stand up before.
Oh, there we go.
sorry.
Oh, nice. That'll hit.
And I'm gonna burn my last spell slot to throw a smite on top of that. Can take it when I can
hell
get
yeah.
it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, get
Hell
this guy
yeah.
while you can.
Blow him up.
Ooh.
There we go.
Nice. So that's 17 points of damage. All right.
Decent.
Yeah, not bad. Oh. Yeah, you see, you take a nice chunk out of that guy with that hit.
Perfect.
All right, but he does hit Palouse with his second strike, dealing 8 piercing damage to you, Palouse.
Okay.
And you're not raging, right? So
No.
it's not halved. Yeah, so he deals 8 damage to you. All right, to John.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up the walls over here and around the corner behind him and try and stab him again.
All right, so yeah, you sneak up behind him. Oh, nice, and you get a hit, and that'll be sneak attack with your buddies around. So you just kind of move along the ceiling.
Yeah, and then finish up my movement by heading up to the ceiling.
All right, so yeah, you kind of run down, stab him in the back, and then run back up the wall. And deal 13 damage. Nice. Yeah, so this guy's now looking very rough as you sneak back and get him in the back with a dagger.
Oh, should I add my D4?
That's 4 to hit.
I was kidding, I know.
With a bless. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't need it. All right. Sabelin, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish this guy off if I can. Let's see how this goes. That's a big no.
Oh, yeah, and you just slide past and do not even get close to hitting him.
Fucking Kabuki theater.
You feel this moment of
Yikes.
triumph about to. You're like, yes, now's my time, revenge. And you go in as he's bloodied and about to die, and you go in for the final swing and just totally whiff. You like misjudge by a foot, and you're just way short of him. Like, oh,
It's like
All
Dark
right.
Souls
So,
when,
yeah,
when you hit the wall because you're too fucking close to the wall in Dark Souls. You just fucking
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you like go to swing and you can't even. You're like, oh shit.
fucking walls.
All right, Palouse, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to recklessly attack this time.
Nice. So yeah, you've
Is-
had it. You're fed up.
Yeah. I go, "Rawr!" I just, swing down upon him.
Bite his head off. Oh no.
Yes.
Good thing
Yes.
I did that.
God. Rolling a one.
Yeah, that's gonna. 24 is gonna hit.
Okay, 7 damage.
7 damage is just what you needed to slay this man. How do you want to do this?
I just chop into his chest,
Okay.
Open up his armor. Big old gaping wound. He probably dies of bleeding.
Okay, yeah, he's just like so now he's just like writhing and screaming on the floor as he bleeds out.
Oh yeah, great. I can move now, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have all your movement.
Blues?
So what can I hear? Because I can't see exactly.
Well, you
Is-
can see these
what?
two. You can see these two next to you.
Yeah, but save
around
it-
the corner,
might need to get the-
I turn to Palouse and I tell him, "Take care of Agony. I can hold these two off."
So
Yeah,
where's
you would-
Agony? I don't actually know.
You can smell me.
You would kind of assume that she's around that corner on the right
Oh,
there.
that corner? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head that way. 25. I can go. Is this count? Can I go from this square to this square? There's like a little wall there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like tuck around the
Okay.
corner.
Sure. Do that. Okay. And I can't do anything else. So
A little help
That'll be
here,
my turn.
darling.
Agony, are you okay?
We're fine for now.
I'm okay too. Yeah, big guy.
All right, so these monks are going to
I
keep.
was okay.
All right, so these guys continue the attack on the spellcasters here. 2 strikes on Agony first from the big boobed lady.
Oh, aha! Oh shit.
The second one hits for 3 damage. And then 2 strikes on Artemis. The 22 is going to hit for 6 damage. So they just keep pummeling you guys, connecting half the time there. And then they see Palouse rush around the corner. And they kind of look behind them like, shit, where's everyone else? And these monks down below, seeing their captain screaming and writhing on the floor, look over to one another, and he's like, what do you think, Leo Murr? I think we got to get the fuck out of here. He goes, yep. And they just start booking it. They're like rushed around the corner, and then they see you guys like, ah, fuck. And they start rushing back. Oops. So they can come up here, and they come up around this corner, and they say, come on, guys, let's wait for reinforcements. And they start rushing up, and they're like, no, wait. And that's all. So they get up to here, and they start rushing the other direction. Actually, they could get a little farther. They got a lot of movement. All right. Artemis.
Okay. Again, the one that Agony Hellish rebuked, will attempt to do Frostbite one more time.
Okay.
That's a con save on their part.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
Shit.
What the
Oh
hell?
my
She-
god.
Shrugs it off
Uh.
as
Okay.
her. Yeah.
I keep trying to do it, but there's something about her that's very distracting. Yeah, I guess I'm done.
Okay.
Having large breasts makes you very immune to cold. You're like warm
Yeah.
all the time. I don't know.
It's
I don't think that's how that works.
Not at all. Shit. Well. I'm gonna.
Use your AOE.
Oh yeah, my AOE.
Yeah,
I
that thing we have.
totally have. I'm gonna do like a cool spin with my staffs, and then spiritual weapon right behind
all right.
big
Nice.
boob lady.
Nice. Yeah, so that's a bonus action, and you can make your attack.
Both attempt to stab her with that or not, and then
Ooh, yeah. So the spiritual weapon, the spear appears, but can't connect on its attack. And what did you want to do with your action?
Also
Firebolt. And you just shoot. So she's kind of distracted as she turns around to try and dodge out of the way. Your fireball just like kind of bounces off her breast, and it kind of gets her You just expose her cleavage more and make yourself a little bit more jealous.
Woo!
This is the best. This
Keep
is the best
attacking her.
fight ever.
God damn it.
Aim for the clothes.
I picked the right fight to be in.
Uh,
All right.
Japanese animes.
The Feathergill Knights are just continue their incompetence.
I burned off her shirt.
This guy's
Go
dead.
with that.
All right, John. So the guys in front of you is dead. You heard those people around the corner flee.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Can't see anyone, so bonus action dash. I'll throw a card at the one that is in front of Agony.
Nice. Yeah, so you rush around the corner and see this battle going on. You toss a card.
And miss.
You do still have Bless, though, so if you'd like to roll... Because Sabelin hasn't been hit and is still concentrating on that.
Guess
And that's just what you needed
Oh, cool.
to hit her. To hit, yeah, her.
Yeah.
God damn.
God damn it.
Can I, just take off a piece of the cloth,
And just another, as it's burning away, chip it
A
off.
chink,
Yeah.
a chink of the armor.
Did you roll damage?
No, I did not. Do I need to?
Yeah, she's got... Well, I guess you have sneak attack, huh? So, yeah.
I was more meaning, we don't want to kill her, we just want this show to go on.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can deal non-lethal damage, or...
Is there such a thing as sexual damage?
Probably in some games. I don't know if I'm trying to make that a thing.
I mean, they're sexual healing, so you know.
I don't know if I'm trying to play with sexual damage, but it could get out of hand.
So 13 damage.
Yeah, so this woman is like spinning around trying to dodge the spear, gets her cleavage busted open by a fireball spell. There's just hair blowing behind her. And then the playing card just sticks right into the middle of her forehead and she falls down dead.
Oh god.
All right.
Stop
Anything
distracting yourselves with silly shows. There seem to be problems abound.
It's very distracting.
She was my favorite enemy.
else? All right, Sabelin.
All right, I turn to the two remaining prisoners and I just yell out, "Jim Jam, Pop Boy, let's get out of here!" And I dash and I just run up. I turn the corner. I see the now naked monk. I blush a bit, like, oh, guys. And then I just run a little further up, and it's my turn.
All right. All right, Palouse. See this battle raging before you.
Okay.
Practically
Well, there's a lot
naked.
going on.
I dress like this and you blush now?
I'm not used to you, alright?
Wait.
Fair enough.
Please do.
Screw it.
How can we tell he's blushing? He's black scaled.
I'm gonna go right here and
Good
attack
point.
the one. That one.
So it's the frill.
I'm gonna recklessly attack this guy that's right there.
All right, so yeah, you squeeze past Agony, and you recklessly attack, you said?
Yep, 21.
Nice. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Hiya!
No
10.
doubt.
Oh.
Nice. 10 damage, almost does it.
Oh.
Damn it!
Shit.
You cut into
I
that
love
one.
the blood and stuff that
I
you've
know,
added.
it looks cool.
I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all like one of those scripts that I just like turned it on. I didn't have to do anything for it. It was easy.
Give me all your scripts.
Yeah, you have to be a pro subscriber. That's the
Oh
problem.
I
man!
told you this.
Screw this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay,
It's cool though.
that's all I can do.
All right. So you do that. Oh, fuck, this monk. It's like sees everything around it, and it just gives up. It like puts his hands up in the air. It's like, please no, don't kill me. And You notice it has like a little weasel mask. These other two just keep booking it. They're like, "Oh fuck, we need reinforcements! Oh god!" And they just run around the corner and escape. Well, they start running that way at least. All right, so that ends the combat as this one guy surrenders and the other two flee away.
I'll pin him
so-
against the wall with like my cane like under his neck. What's the fastest way out of here? Right now, come on.
How many are here?
There's a lot of us.
Okay, cool. Fastest way out.
I don't know. That way. Every other way is dangerous. There's haunted. There's a tomb over that way. There's a monster over that way, and then
Point to the way to the tomb.
Sure. It's this way, and he starts walking this direction, and
Okay.
in the
Oh, you know what?
background, the family is reuniting of Jim Boy and
Fuck
Papa
'em,
and
man.
his family, just in the background.
Yeah. In
No,
the
it's
background,
super fucked up
in
that
the
my
background, there's
Papa is the son and Jim Boy is the dad.
yeah.
in the background there's an Academy Award winning like moments, but we're not even paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, Jim Boy, and you guys are just slapping around this guy.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Oh,
Okay,
you know what?
so-
I'll ask him which way to Carbo.
Carbo.
Mhm.
You don't want to mess with Carbo.
Which way would we go if we wanted to?
I'm not telling you that. He kind of like looks around and like kind of regains a little pride.
Cool. I shoot him in the head.
You Eldritch blast him.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say make an attack roll at advantage as he's like
Word.
just sitting there, but he tries to dodge at the last second as you put up your hand.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. You don't even really need to roll for damage.
Do it anyway.
You
Dramatic
You
effect.
just-
More importantly, I get tips.
yeah, as you just Eldritch blast. Explain to me what a point blank Eldritch blast. How does the physics of that work?
Oh I'm assuming like the way I imagine it, it has like two settings. It has like laser where it's just sort of pinpoints, and that's what I'm going to do. But it also has
Okay.
sort of like the something with a little bit more oomph to it. But I'll just
So
like
it's like No Country for Old Men using that like cattle air gun thing.
I was
Pop a
thinking.
hole in his head.
Actually, I'm thinking more like Frieza killing little baby Namekian, just sort of one
Okay.
pink laser right through the head.
All right.
Little green.
There's actually like that moment or that picture in from Vietnam with a army captain like right up to the head. It's just that like right real quick, but with a laser.
Got it.
Mhm.
Got it. Yeah. You just pop him in the head,
Okay.
and he falls down limp, dead. But he had pointed in like this direction, over this way, for the tomb.
Now, what if he was lying and that's not actually a way out?
I'm also curious of what's buried in this tomb and what the monster he was talking about was.
I'm not too curious about the monster, but I'm curious on a way out. And there's people
Curious
coming.
about the monster. Curious about if we're gonna run into it because we don't know where it is.
We probably
Someone killed him before we got to find out where it was.
He wasn't talking. Let's go.
And we probably shouldn't go monster hunting when we have a lot of, people gotta, squishy people
more
need to
talking
get out of
about
here.
monster avoiding.
That's why I tried to get him to do. Tell us where Carbo was, so we go the opposite direction. He didn't want to talk. Okay.
I just go back up to the ceiling and go start walking around the corner.
So if we want to just like start escaping, what do we have to pick a direction to start
Yeah.
getting into?
No. Yeah. So you guys have like gotten the whole crew together, and you're in these tunnels, and you hear the pitter patter of feet rushing down. So yeah, let's leave this map, and we will go to the skill challenge map.
Hmm.
If that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
down
if you
for
guys
that.
are just trying to escape.
Oh
We
shit.
can go, tomb hunting later when we come back to finish these guys off.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to explore more, you can. I mean, there's definitely a lot of shit to
I thought we
find.
were using the tomb as the way out.
But if you're just kind of rushing out and like rushing through, I can kind of narrate what you see. But if you're like running through a room, we don't need to do that on the. You know, and I'll just assume that you're not really looking around intently, but
Mhm.
you'll see the rooms. But,
Okay.
And I'll explain them to you. But like,
Yeah, if,
you know,
if
I'll
we
just
see a
use your
monster,
passive-
describe the monster. but
yeah, I'll use your passive perception. Like you'll see what's in the rooms, but you won't. And I'll explain them to you later when you come back, and you'll like have known what those rooms look like.
Okay.
But at this point, we'll just like assume you guys are trying to rush out.
Okay.
And so here I have.
Through which direction?
So yeah, what you guys are going to try and run through the tomb and find it, or towards the tomb and find an exit through there. Is what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think there is a way like up that way because there's a garden in that direction. So.
Okay. So.
Yeah, there's a good chance we can get an exit out that way. We should probably take it because the other way is gonna be just stuffed with monks at this point. I had to find out if that guy was lying or not. Yay.
Yeah. So let's see. I have the rules. I have Josh's nifty skill challenge rules here. So for this skill challenge, what we'll do is, you know, you guys can kind of, as the point of the skill challenge is you guys kind of narrating what's going on, and the situation is you guys are rushing out of this room, out of this dungeon, and right now you're in the basement, in these kind of mines, tunnels below the monastery. And as you're rushing out, you're seeing these monks are like rushing down and kind of filling this tunnel as you're rushing through it. So there will be like kind of monks popping out, and you can rush into different rooms, and I'll describe what's in those rooms as you go forward. We'll just have a designed route for you guys as you rush through. Well, kind of. You'll make some decisions, but so I guess what we'll do now is I need to bring you to a map. Wait, I need to bring your tokens onto this map. Can everybody just drag their tokens onto this map real quick?
Sure.
And then we can do initiative.
Blood.
I was hit.
Because you need your tokens to do initiative.
We're going up the stairs. I'm trying to knock on the door. Knock, knock.
That's an old photo, you know. That was like last session. All right. All right. So, Agony, you're in the basement. You all start rushing. You have this huge group of prisoners with you. And you're all rushing out, and you're kind of turning these corners through the tunnels under the monastery, looking for this tomb. And as you do, you start to hear voices and see in the distance monks like rushing through the corridors as well, trying to catch up to you guys.
Shit.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to, if I hear like a guy trying to come around the corner, I'll thaumaturgy both the sound of a large fucking elk and make harmless tremors as if there are giant fucking elk also down here to try and scare them away. So
Okay.
PTSD.
maybe yeah.
Yeah, so you
PTSD.
make some elk noises with thaumaturgy, guys.
So maybe
you want to roll a deception, or
deception. I
yeah,
was thinking deception.
cool, yeah. Yes, 14 will succeed.
Ooh.
Nice. And you guys need 6 successes, by the way, to get out of here. So you kind of see some in the distance rushing down a corridor, and they turn towards you guys, but you make some elk noises off in the distance that kind of startle them and keep them back for a moment as you kind of rush forward and further into these tunnels.
And the ground's just shaking. Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Artemis.
Okay, so I'll line up the Feathergale Knights and Jim Boy and Pop and all of them. I'll have them
Okay.
all in one line. I'm sort of like pacing in front of them. All right, troops. Now listen, I know you're all malnourished, you're all weak. And right now, a child could probably beat or Steph win. But I believe in you. Yeah, you've all got weapons in the forms of rocks, sharp bottles of glass. And you have your nails. You got teeth. Some of you have teeth. I believe in all of you. Now, just follow my directions. I will tell you exactly what to do. Aim for the eyes. Aim for the jugular. I use persuasion.
Nice. So you get them all
There we
pumped up. 19 will definitely succeed.
Yeah, I look him in the eyes. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Right. So yeah, they all look super stoked, and everybody went from looking terrified to looking excited. And in fact, the next corner you rush around.
I point my cane like a cavalry saber. Charge!
Yeah, you rush around a corner, and there are like two monks standing right there. And before you can even react, all of these prisoners start picking up rocks and throwing them, and like artillery fire on these monks that then are just like distracted as you all rush
Second
past.
volley!
All right, nice. So 2 successes. All right, John. So you're still in these tunnels, rushing through monks on the ground.
I'm going to drop down from hanging off over the ceiling and, full on classic TV style, bang the 2 monks' heads together like cymbals.
All right. Yeah. So you could do like an acrobatics check for that if you want.
Sure.
Kind of hanging down and. Oh yeah! Damn. All right. You no problem. You, as everybody's rushing forward, you just kind of jump on the ceiling with your spider boots. As 2 monks rush around, you do exactly that. Knock their heads together. Knock them out. And at this point, you guys now rush through. You find a door, and you rush through this door and into the tomb. And in the tomb, there's just another door, and so you just kind of rush through a little hallway, and you walk into another room, in which there is this crazy-looking monster that looks like a giant beetle, but also like a gorilla. And it's like super buff, and it's like chittering, and as you walk in, and gives you this look, and I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw. As you look into the eyes, it has 4 eyes, this weird bug monster, and I need let me look at the DC. I need half of you to succeed, or else you're going to get a failure.
I think we're good.
I think we succeed.
Yeah, the
I think I
lowest.
succeeded.
Yes, so
yeah.
yeah, 3. Yep, so 3
4
of you.
succeeds. That's good.
3 of you succeeded. Yep, so that's perfect. Yep. So a bunch of you and a bunch of the prisoners as well all kind of freeze, and are like, you just get really confused. You like don't really understand what's going on as this beast, which has, by the way, its claws have been like surgically amputated and replaced with these big bronze claws, and it's behind a cage. Is this big monster, and but you see to the left of it there's some stairs, and you rush. The few of you who weren't stunned grab the others and like pull them away and tug them too, and you all rush up the stairs, where there is a priest and one of those like stone priests like who you fought beneath Red Larch, and then 3 or 4 of those guards like the one you just killed in the basement.
Damn.
And you just bust into the scene, and a few they're actually, I take that back. A few of them have rushed off into different places, but they're kind of like scattered, and there's people running to and from this room, and it's a little bit chaos when you rush into it. But Palouse, you rush in this room with all of these enemy combatants.
Well then, I'm going to. I think I'm gonna pray. Yep.
Okay, great. So you walk in, and it's like,
I'm gonna try to like put my hand on my my mask
yeah.
and kind of just think to myself, what would Hiniku do?
All right.
What would Jesus do?
So, why don't you make me
Religion?
yeah, I guess a religion check.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
Oh my.
you step up.
Oh God.
You step up into this room.
Oh
And you,
no!
Oh shit.
You think.
This is the moment. This is the time to be a pacifist.
yeah. You.
Hideko lied.
Oh God.
Yeah. You just feel nothing. No response. You just
Oh.
feel so alone.
Obviously, he'd be humble and eat corpses.
Uh,
That's humble.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
and as you're kind of paused, your comrades grab you and rush you out of the room. But as you guys rush out, Papa and two of the delegation guards get grabbed by the guards as you rush out of the room. But so you lose a couple, and there's like this priest and these, because they don't really see you. You had just enough time to rush past them, but they grab onto a few of the prisoners as you rush out. And you have one failure.
That's not two. Critical
No.
fail?
No, critical fail is still just one. A critical success is two successes, but I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, it's super broken if you do it that way.
All right, Sabelin.
Are we still in the same room as the big bug monster?
And we
You
went
would
up
kinda-
the stairs.
I mean,
Yeah, we went up some
You
stairs into the priest room, I think.
yeah. If there was something
Gotcha.
you wanted to do with that, though, you can kind of incorporate that if you like.
Then the priest room works well. Okay, I grab one of the big, heavily armored guards. I lift him up and I throw him at one of the priests, and
Okay.
I just yell out, "If I can't hit you, I can hit with you."
Okay, great.
Uh,
Why don't you make that athletics? Oh yeah, you did. Nice.
I just like to
That's-
say this is 2 for 2. Kyle's like picked up large creatures and thrown them.
That's the thing that doesn't work as well in actual combat that I love doing.
I'm glad we can satisfy you. As you do this, you throw the guard at the priest and knock him out, and they tumble down as you guys rush out of the room. All right, Agony, back to you. So now you guys are back now you're like in hallways, and there's small windows that lead outside, and you're rushing through these hallways, similar to the tunnels where there's just monks popping out at every corner, and you're rushing through and trying to dodge them, trying to sneak around at some points.
As some monks probably come up close to me, I'll try and make like the scariest, evilest face I can make. Probably cover myself in fire, and thaumaturgy to like make some doors open and close really fast and scarily, and say something like, "Whatever you're doing here has angered the gods. Run now!"
Great, yeah. So why don't you make an
Maybe
intimidation check?
intimidation. Good enough.
Oh, that's just
No.
gonna fail.
Oh shit.
It's just not enough. So you kind of rush out, and you're making all this noise and mess, and it seems to just be attracting more than it's scaring away. People are kind of hearing where you are and able to own in on your location, and like, oh shit, that wasn't great. And now Jim Boy is grabbed by a monk,
No.
and one of the Feathergale Knights and another of the delegation guards are all grabbed, and
Oh shit.
by the guards as you continue to rush out. They're like really closing in on you now, and you're just barely escaping and pushing out and pushing through.
All right, it's on you, Artemis.
Okay. I'll spin like as these guys are rushing, I'll slow down a little bit. I'll wait for like a monk to like come around a corner. And as he's about to come around, I'll just sort of say very low under my breath, Now, I know you can hear me, so hear this. The next time you want to make a little deal, do it come yourself. Don't send a fucking imp. And I know you're watching, so why don't you watch this? And I stab him with the little dagger Rohini gave me.
Nice.
You want a soul? Try this one. And I'll do Eldritch Blast, I'll sort of flare purple in my hand, and I'll channel it directly down the blade into him, and I'm trying to blow off his entire torso for an intimidation.
Oh god.
I'll spend my inspiration for this too.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
So 21.
Nice. Yeah. You do. You exactly like you said. You stab this guy, and his torso just explodes. With the
His buddies come around the corner just as they're saying this. I sort of look back at him and tell him, "Tell Carbo, Elak Dornan says hi." Bye. And I dart down a hallway.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
The greatest lie Elector never told the world was that he didn't exist. Or was dead, either way.
Great. Awesome. All right, John, so you guys are now just pushing through. You think you know where the door is. You think you're getting close as you're just pushing out through these hallways trying to find that entrance and escape. This all comes down to this.
No pressure.
I think he wait, no, that was not. Never mind.
Oh, that's it. Oh, sorry. Wait. So I thought we just got our full successes with what
No.
Artemis just did.
Nope, you need one
Need
more.
one more.
That was 5. You need one more for 6.
You said there was a leader of the guys in the room?
Yeah, there was a priest who
I'm gonna run up and pull his pants down.
All right. What kind of check were you thinking for that?
I don't know, performance.
Shit.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh,
No.
shit.
So you rush forward and
Well,
you go to pants this guy and he looks down at you. And,
good news, guys. They don't have a jail anymore, so they can't take us prisoner there.
You as you rush to grab him and pants him, his 2 guards just grab you, and you can't get there in time and push you back. And as they push you, your party kind of is all rushing out the front door, and they stumble out. But it seems that at the last second, they've kind of converged on you, and all those prisoners that were with you were just not moving as fast as you. And you look around as the doors slam behind you shut outside of the monastery, and your party's none of those prisoners are with you. They were all recaptured.
Fuck.
Oh,
We'll get him next time.
Or they'll all
As
be
you-
dead, but
Such
in
close.
45 minutes.
God damn it.
Oh man. Oh. Mission failed.
Oh man.
Game over.
Shit.
So why don't we take a little 10-minute break as you guys pine the loss of that skill challenge, and I go revel in glory.
Oh my
You guys
god.
You guys finally lost at something.
Oh man.
I'm going to go pour cognac, smoke a
I'm
cigar.
gonna go have a toast. I'm gonna go have a
They
toast real
failed.
quick. Yeah, so you guys just couldn't quite rush out of there gracefully enough as all the monks descended upon you, and you find that those prisoners were all recaptured as you rushed out. So yeah, you can kind of talk about what you want to do next, but let's reconvene at in 10
100.
minutes. Yeah. 10 minutes.
Watch
Okay.
that video I just put in.
I'll be right back.
I'll put it in Discord, actually.
Oh, man, that was such a close one.
I know.
I know.
Fuck.
We're so close.
It's okay. They took
Dang it!
Jimbo.
But I got a roll of 1.
It's
for
it's
religion
'cause
check.
we haven't done them that much. So many of you guys have inspiration or could have used you know, the
Yeah.
like at the end, Artemis used his inspiration, and I
Mhm.
feel like using your skills and stuff, you know, expending like spells or something. I know we'll kind of work out the kinks because I feel like there should be ways that if you really want to succeed, you can like use your resources to succeed.
Right.
I couldn't
know.
think of much. I was trying to think of something.
Yeah,
Well, there, I
I
mean,
think
we
it's
have
hard
a lot.
to-
We have lots of like stuff that can actually boost skill checks and stuff like that. We just chose not to use them,
yeah,
like
yeah,
bless,
exactly.
rage.
Yeah, my slots are all gone for that last
Yeah.
stone guard, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so close. Came down to the last roll.
Damn.
Inspirations. That's okay. We'll give him next time, guys. Give him next time.
Yeah, I vote we take a long rest and like try this place from a different angle or something. Because between the Feather
Yeah.
Hill Knights and the Mirror Bar, that's like 2 big quest lines that all converged right here.
And you guys got a good you have a good idea now of the layout, and I can kind of explain to you how many. You have somewhat of an idea. There might be things that you didn't see, but I can explain to you what threats you saw on your way out. Because now you do kind of have an idea going in what might be some entrance points or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go pee.
music for the sad moment.
Gotta find that music Ryan asked me to play when I killed him the other night.
It's
He had some like very
from,
special request. Yeah.
is from
death
Full Metal
music.
Alchemist.
Nice.
That's all I remember it was.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
You've ever watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brotherhood.
Yup.
Yeah, I was saying I should be playing that song.
Yep.
They had me play the other night.
You should.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Am I the last to return?
Maybe. I think Kyle is back now.
Yup.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, nice. Yep. So you're all back. So you kind of you ran out of the Sacred Stone Monastery and that crevice where your wagon was waiting. And were you fleeing away from there a little bit farther, or what was your plan? It doesn't seem like anyone's chasing you. Once you leave the actual building.
I'm going to have Orpheus turn invisible, and I'm going to send him back into that garden.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to tell him, now listen, I need you to scout out, stay invisible, keep your eyes peeled, try and figure out what's going on, and I'll call you back when I need you.
Okay.
And
So you just kind of
keep
want
your-
him to.
and- yeah,
ahead.
to like basically like go through the place, keep his eye out, see if they start executing people, and keep his eye out for somebody who is like singular and unusual, somebody who's wearing like the fanciest robes or the biggest, fanciest mask. You know, trying to figure out who this Carbo guy is.
Okay.
Okay. And I can just recall him no matter where he is. He'll appear within 30 feet of me. I can use an action to sort of summon him when I need him.
Okay.
Can I billow?
Yeah. You billow
I
as
forgot
you.
to billow.
That was the problem.
That was
That's-
it.
I've been thinking
that's
I've had
what we
no
needed.
actions this time, but in reality, I could have.
Yeah, that's your bonus action, man.
Gosh darn it! Whatever.
I know it's tough, man.
If
It's
we don't
tough.
see the if we
and you
if we
wondered
don't see
why
the
we failed that skill challenge.
exactly if we don't see our it's like the flag. We need to see the cape billowing to inspire
I
us.
screwed up, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Peg. It's okay,
Hey.
big guy.
We'll give.
So
You'll
right
have
now,
another
it's more
chance.
like a self-wallowing billow.
Sad billow.
Yeah, it kind of just flutters a little bit, you know, but it doesn't fully billow. It's kind of like a half billow.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get it all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rough,
You wrap
man.
yourself in the comforting
It
embrace
happens to
of capitalist
all of
marketing.
us, you know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're not the first. All right, so Palouse is pathetically billowing. What are the and Artemis? You sent Orpheus out to investigate. Are you looking through his eyes now?
As long as he's within 100 feet, yeah, I'll keep an eye out through him.
Okay, and then once he gets out 100 feet, you just can't see anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, so I think the whole place is like being on the other side of this building is going to be more than 100 feet. So yeah, he like starts cresting over the building,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't look like there's anything going on outside as far as you see. And then he gets about halfway over the building, and then your vision cuts out, and you can't
Okay.
see anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, and so then you guys kind of dip out and get your wagon, and you're just gonna move away and find a place to camp, or what's your next plan?
Say yeah.
We should definitely rest up, but we shouldn't veer too far away because the longer we take to get back in there, the more time goes where they could be executing people.
If they haven't started already.
Exactly.
get maybe an hour away, half hour away.
Just far away enough to where they won't be able to just find us easily.
Half hour then.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
somewhere near bathing areas.
Yeah, it's been 3 days, and I'm wearing a 3-piece suit. I didn't bring the seersucker. It's
For
not
a
very.
good novel, 3 days in a 3-piece suit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good band name.
3 days in a 3-piece suit.
Full suit, half week.
It's a good boat name.
Uh,
The good old SS.
3-piece
3 days
weekend.
in a 3-day suit.
All right, so you guys are resting up. How long are you resting for? You taking a long rest? It's afternoon right now. It's like still got a few hours before sunset.
I'd say if we're gonna take a rest, we'd either take a short rest, try and get them tonight, or we take a long rest, try and get them first thing in the morning before dawn. In the witching hour.
I like that idea. I mean, they're probably asleep, right? We could be sneakier, sneak in.
Sam, can
Yeah.
you refresh your video? It's like paused in a really weird
Oh.
place for me.
I turned it off a while ago.
Oh,
It was causing lag issues. It was causing problems.
I
so
need to
turned
take
it
a
off.
picture of what I see right now because it's hilarious. You guys see it too? Am I the only one?
I don't know where. It looks at a normal pause for me, so.
I've got videos turned off on mine.
Oh my god! Here, I'll show you guys later.
You know, I turned mine off a while ago. It was causing lag.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So continue. What were you saying? You're gonna go.
I think we're gonna take a long,
We'll
take a long rest. Try and hit him in
Raid
the morning.
them first thing, before dawn.
Yeah.
All right.
I really, really need to bathe and relax and, like, go sing to myself, 'cause it's been a stressful day this morning.
Why doesn't somebody make a survival check to try and find a nice place to rest as you're leaving? You get out of this canyon and you're back in like the flowing hills of the Somber Hills. And Artemis looks around.
It's okay. I know a guy around here.
I think a 20 is enough for, like, an executive suite with its own pond/lake.
Does this stream have fancy soap?
And Artemis,
Probably
you,
not.
Years ago, had romanced a woman who lived in Beliard, and she had taken you out. You had like gone out camping one time. She had convinced you, I know you don't really camp, but
I can't.
you found this beautiful spot.
Wait, is this the place where we actually find, the letters carved into the tree, A and S or
Oh,
whatever?
absolutely not. Not with any lady from Beliard.
You look around though, and you're like, oh, I think that spot was close to here, and
Over there is where we made love for the first time, and that rock over there is where we did it for the second time.
I'll pay the downstream from there.
so yeah,
Or
you,
upstream.
We didn't do it in the river, you weirdos.
yeah, it's a beautiful little spot next to a small creek, very like covered with trees, pretty hidden. So you go there and camp up for the night. So you can all take a long rest, do whatever you need to do.
Whatever.
I'm gonna sleep in a tree upside down.
Like a possum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure Sir Cluckers is okay after this whole ordeal.
Okay, yeah. Sir Cluckers is trembling as usual.
Okay.
Why don't you make me an animal handling check?
That poor creature.
Sure. Maybe I should get better at animal handling, guys.
Come on, it can't be worse than being
Oh,
Paris Hilton's
shit.
Chihuahua.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sir
Tell him about the
Cluckers
rabbits, George.
is like you're trying to reach into the bag that you
For her.
that you carry Sir Clucker's in, and she is like pecking at your fingers whenever you reach in.
Uh-huh.
She's not having it.
Okay.
It's a
I just leave
high-stress
it there.
situation.
Yeah, she's pretty stressed out. She's like,
I
not
try
the
to give her
happiest
some,
being
some of my
kept
rations.
in this
Finger in
bag
there
all
with
the
a
time.
piece of food.
She happily eats the rations that you toss in. But,
Okay.
seems to be a little cooped up.
Good one.
Got him.
What's
Nailed
with
it.
who's
Nailed-
been writing on the map?
No one.
What's going on here?
These shenanigans, you can't control them. Okay, so let's see. You guys take a long rest.
Wait. I want to go.
Yartar sauce.
I gotta take a bath.
That's pretty great.
In the little creek you said?
Okay, yeah, you go take
Go
a
a little
bath.
further away where maybe not many people can hear me, because
Okay.
I want to sing. Like,
Oh, okay.
actually, I have a song. Hold on.
Oh my god.
It's short.
Nice. No, yes.
It's short.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I'm blushing.
Oh,
Oh no, I can't do it.
good.
Wait.
Do it.
Hold me close and hold me fast. The
God
magic
damn it.
spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs.
Someone had the same idea as me.
And though I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Every day words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose.
Very nice.
I do a little slow clap and as I'm leaning against a tree. Well, who knew the little firefly could sing? Got some pipes on you.
Oh, heavens, gods. Oh, it's just you, Artemis. What do you want?
Yeah. Oh, I just want to chat. I'll like sit down on the bank. I'm just curious as to what exactly it is you think you know about me.
Look, in the midst of all this cult business, I can feel that there's something bigger definitely going on, and my curiosity tells me to keep pursuing it. I'm positive it's connected to the visions I told Lady Visalia about. And I know that Palouse and I would not be able to handle all of this on our own. I'm actually really glad to be working with all of you. And you're a formidable ally, and I won't judge you much for how you get your magic. I just
And
wanna-
how exactly is that?
Are we all of your shit of this?
I
Where
don't
is
think so. She said she wanted to find somewhere private, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Palouse isn't gonna let that happen.
Mm,
Can
fair.
Palouse make a check of some sort?
Yeah, for sure. You can make a just
Stealth?
a perception check.
What?
Make a perception check.
Sure.
Can I just roll something to see if this is just randomly? This is all happening in the tree that I'm underneath the tree I'm sleeping in.
15.
Yeah, Palouse, you see Agony slip off, and you can kind of follow her.
Should I make a stealth check?
She goes away.
To
If you're
go-
trying to be
to go
stealthy,
bathe.
yeah.
Of course I'm being stuffy. I'm going to use my advantage token for this one. 15.
Nice, yeah. I mean, I assume that. I mean, just going off passive perceptions, I don't think that anyone sees you.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't. But if Agony or Artemis were particularly on the lookout, you could make a perception check to see police. But
I wasn't. I was distracted.
so yeah, if you're not, you're just
Yeah,
running a
same here.
conversation. Your passive perception does not see him. So,
Okay.
so all right. So Palouse is watching, and for the hell of it, John, roll a d20. If you get a 20, I'll say it's under your tree.
Oh,
Okay, no, it's not under your tree,
Pretty
unfortunately.
far.
But...
That would have been great.
Agony, is it just me or are there John-shaped bats around here?
I don't know. But
All right, so yeah, continue.
well, I know. I know what you are. I know. Aren't you a warlock?
I told you I'm a sorcerer, honey.
Bullshit.
I'm just examining my nails.
Precisely why. But, like I said, I need, for what I'm trying to accomplish, I need people to work together with. And so...
You keep making little snide comments on the side. You keep double-checking all my work. You keep following me down tunnels where you're not invited or needed. You keep checking books that I give to Sablin. You keep treating me with a great deal of suspicion.
Hey, I'm a little weary about working with devils and people who could possibly work with them, alright?
But I don't work with devils, I told you.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust you.
Why are you so worried about those things? Aren't you, like, related to them or something?
Exactly.
Racist.
Is that an allowed thing?
It's very quiet.
I didn't trigger him. Okay.
Didn't trigger the bodyguard. No, look, it's nothing to worry about. I have to check around every corner. It might be
All the
people-
corners that I go around. Is that what I'm hearing?
If it could be any particular person, then yes. I don't like to keep my guard down.
So let me get this straight. You don't trust me enough to say, let me give a book to Sablin without you checking it with your little voodoo magic. But you do trust me enough to journey around with me and all this stuff.
Sure.
You don't see the problem there. You don't trust me to not damn your soul,
Well,
assuming
not
I was
you.
capable of doing such a thing.
Well, not you, but whoever you would possibly get involved.
Mm-hmm. Well, Agony, I can assure you, you don't need to be double-checking all my work.
Very well. I am grateful for what you did earlier. Taking a hit for me.
Well, I can't stand to see women fight and not be in the middle of it.
Fair enough. Well, I'll give you a break.
Good. I would greatly appreciate it.
Very well. Well, I'll walk out of the water. Obviously,
I'll blush and turn.
I'm fucking naked, so I'll still just keep walking out nonchalantly, and I'll like flick my tail to flick some water at him.
It's fine. It's fine. No need for all that.
And I'll start walking back to camp.
Great.
Okay.
Palouse, what are you doing at this point?
I'm going to wait for Agony to leave. And then I'm gonna show myself to Artemis.
Oh boy.
Hey there. How's it going?
You watch yourself.
Excuse me?
And then I walk off.
Man of many words. Ominous. Ominous, really.
Spooky.
Are you yelling that as he's
Yes.
walking away?
Yes.
He stops. His ear twitches. And then he keeps walking.
Damn.
So Palouse comes out and threatens Artemis. She gives a show of self-control as he is berated at walking away. Great. So, anything else you guys wanted to do before you go to rest?
While that whole exchange was happening, was Artemis bathing also, or?
Both
I
of you
didn't,
are
I
in the
didn't,
same pond.
did-
Creek.
specify,
Whatever.
I didn't specify. I'm going to say no. I was probably too embarrassed.
Okay, gotcha.
But was that all?
So
I'll-
this before we all go to camp, right? Before we all go to sleep and take a long rest.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
Okay, but was that before or after? Okay.
Yeah, this is before the long rest. This is like as you're making camp and preparing, so. Is there anything you wanted to do before you go to bed?
I'm going to stay up and wait for everyone else to go to sleep.
Okay. So, are you guys going to be setting watches?
Sablin, you got first watch? Good.
I was about to offer to take first watch, and then I would go, okay, then I'll take second.
All right. All right, so we got Sablin, then John. Who else?
How many
Gonna take a
watches do
watch.
we need? We only need like 4 watches, right?
Just 4.
But you need 5, because when it works out to be 8 hours of sleep with everyone taking 2 hours to wake up.
Oh yeah, I guess you would need 5. Yeah, that's a good point. So never
Okay.
mind. You know, so we'll just say
You want to just go down the line here?
we'll just go down the line since we're
Yeah.
already going down the line there.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. All right, so Sablin, your watch is up. Everybody goes to bed. Did you want
Alright.
to do something?
I am going to go over to wherever Artemis is sleeping and try and notice if he is actually asleep or not.
Hmm. Money.
Could that be a perception or?
Ladies, please,
Yeah,
enough
sure.
watermelon for
You can make an
everybody.
insight. I think it'd be insight. Insight to see if he's really sleeping. Yeah.
No, go away, bird.
Just with his passive deception, you're like not quite sure. If,
Even in my sleep, I'm a liar.
Artemis has like got something about him that you're like not quite sure. You're like, oh man, I don't know. You think he's probably asleep? He seems pretty genuine. Well, let me ask you, Artemis, are you asleep?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking asleep.
Yes,
Okay.
you're pretty sure that he's asleep, but you're not. You never know with Artemis. He's a shifty fella.
I'm gonna take a deep breath
Oh, you're
and just
salty,
kind of steel myself, and I'm going to try and snatch that cursed doll out of his pack as stealthily as I can.
Okay. Yeah, that.
Whether it be stealth or sleight of hand.
I assume you have 0 pluses for both of them.
Exactly.
So
right.
we'll just that'll do. And because Artemis is asleep, I'll use his passive perception, which that beats. So you rifle through his stuff. And
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does that set off the doll?
it would set off the doll. And remind me what it says in this.
The little boy who
What?
ran.
And so Sablin, you see, you pull out this doll, and this creepy ass little doll, and it just smiles up at you and says, "The little boy who ran."
That's so creepy. You said that before. For
I'm going to
Sablin.
just whisper to it. Well, we're gonna run this way, and I
Would I get a
Take it.
percep? Would that be like require another stealth check?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Can you hold your hand over the mouth of a doll to get it to shush?
Because it does go off. Actually, I'll just say, now you make a perception check, Artemis. See how deep you're sleeping.
I'm probably very deeply asleep. Let's find out. Oh yeah, sleep for days. I need my 12 hours.
Yeah, so this noise goes off, and Sablin tries to quiet it down real quick. Not that successfully, but
Shut up, Orpheus.
Artemis is just rolling around, talking to his sleep.
Badger, you owe me money.
I take the creepy doll into the woods as far away from the camp as is reasonable, and I find a little stump to kind of set it on, and I address the doll, and I just can say to myself real quick, "Oh, this is a really bad idea. Whatever, fiend, whatever you are, we're gonna have a chat real quick, all right?" And I wait for the doll's response.
Says, "The boy who ran away."
Right, I can see that's your shtick. Well, anyways, Artemis has been acting really weird since he picked you up. Daggers that aren't his, but daggers also blow people up in half. I don't know what you're doing, but
That was
you're
my
gonna stop
blast,
doing that. Do you understand me, fiend?
The boy who ran away.
I pull out my sword and I brandish it at the doll. I don't think you understand. I'm not a big fan of fiends and anything like what you are. You're gonna leave my friends alone, or it's not gonna be good for you.
The boy who ran away.
Alright, I'm gonna take a slash at the doll.
Alright, go ahead. Make an attack roll.
Man, if we put a gas mask on the doll and it said, "Are you my mommy?"
Hey, can you damage a magic item with a mundane sword?
So you whack it with your sword, and it like goes flying off the tree stump, and it's just laying on the ground. It doesn't seem like you haven't cut into its stitching at all. You just like knocked it super far.
It stands up and murders you. No.
What the heck?
As you approach it to look closer at it, it says on its side, "The boy who ran away."
I stare down at the doll, and I use a divine sense on it.
Now remind me the specifics of the like accuracy of your
So
sense.
divine sense within 60 feet, I can detect the presence of undead, celestials, or fiends. I can also detect consecrated or desecrated objects or places without any like
Okay.
specific like who it is or what it is, just that it is one of those or is a consecrated or desecrated
There's
place.
something of that within 60 feet. Are you within 60 feet
There
of
is?
Artemis right now? And
I made sure to get pretty far away from the camp.
okay, yeah. So you don't sense nothing. Tingles your
Oh,
sense.
the dagger.
So I can tell this thing is not a fiend, and I just kind of think to myself, huh.
You must have knocked the demon out.
Okay.
I pick the doll back up, and I'm gonna try and stick it back into Artemis's pack without being noticed
Okay,
again.
yeah. Make another stealth check. This will be against his passive,
Oh god.
which is I believe 12 or 13 maybe.
Oh,
All right, so yeah, you
Shit.
get it in there.
The last thing the doll would say is probably "No thanks required, my love."
So the doll says this as you're putting it away. No
I gotta
thanks
tell my-
required, my love.
I kind of tilt my head at it, like, okay, and I finish my watch and wake up whoever's next and head to bed. And I jot something to my journal before I go to sleep.
Okay, awesome.
Strawberries are packed with fiber.
So you all nod off for the night, or Sablin, you finish your watch, and then go to bed. And Actually, let me roll real quick. Just a second. So, all right. So, Artemis. Well, I guess I'll start with this. John, during your time, why don't you make a perception check as you're watching the distance, as you're keeping an eye out. Okay, so you notice something in the distance, getting closer. You actually, after a second, you hear another one from the other direction, and you notice that there's some kind of beasts or something stalking off in the trees around you. But
I
before
would
we
cast
get
minor illusion and wake up the others.
okay. So before we get to that, Artemis, you are having fitful sleep, and in your dream, you feel this sensation on the back of your head, like beneath your skull. It's like icy fingers caressing your back of your brain, and you recognize this feeling before, and it's a feeling you've had when you've been around Rohini.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a voice, just soft but cruel whisper, fills your mind. You have failed me, Artemis. And you snap awake with John's minor illusion. You wake up kind of simultaneously as John is alerting the party.
Fuck you! What?
I'm still up in a tree hanging upside down, going, there's stuff moving out there.
So you're up at So everybody starts waking up, and you see there's this kind of like glowing red light as now all of you wake up and start to look around you. You see this this glowing red light that's surrounding there's like three of them in like kind of moving amongst the trees, and it looks like this light is somehow connected to some kind of beast. If anybody wanted to make a nature check or any kind of intelligence check, really, I guess nature or history or arcana,
About right.
one of those.
John's an expert.
John's awake.
John, you've the way it's walking seems like a dog or a wolf of some kind, but its glow is more like looks like lava, like molten. It's got like this molten glow to it, but the way it walks, it totally looks like a hound or something. And
The lava dog!
at this point, you hear them start to bark, and this barking surrounds you, and this like growling. I guess it would be more growling. This growling surrounds you as you hear it from all three directions. And at this point, why don't you guys roll initiative?
Oh God.
Guys, it's Growlithe! Watch out!
And wait, let me bring you to the page.
We're
that you're
on the
gonna be
page. We're on the top. Oh,
Nope,
Yeah,
I got a battle map for this one. I'll make this box bigger.
so I guess we didn't heal, huh?
You guys would have taken a short rest.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
way that the rules work is that if any interruption in your long rest is no longer than an hour, you still get the long rest. So, like, you can have a battle in the middle of the night, go back to bed, and in the morning you'll still get the long rest.
Got it.
So, here, I'll ping you on the map. Sablin and Palouse, you are in complete darkness right now.
What? Why am I in complete darkness?
Right? Or no, not Palouse. Artemis.
Me. Yeah.
you guys are on the map. Are you in complete darkness? Is that right?
You guys don't
Yeah.
have dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Besides dark.
So you're on
vision.
complete darkness.
Do
If
we have
you
a
guys
fire?
wanted
I guess
to-
we don't.
So you guys are kind of like starting to gather yourselves as you hear these, and you can kind of see these glows off in the distance. Let me bring these guys on the map, and I'm gonna move this box because John, you wanted to be up on the tree, right?
See?
You can be. I'll put you up in the tree here. Fuck, where's this? Just 1 second.
I assume whatever can see us can already see us, so there's just no point in trying to hide a light. So I could take out my
Yeah,
drift globe.
you can see that these things are like already kind of like bearing down upon you.
They're ente.
Oh god.
All right. So let me put you right within here. And can you see this? Wait, why is this not working?
I see nothing on the map.
Here we go.
I see nothing also.
Can you see like the rocks and trees around you, or it's
Yeah.
completely
Yes.
dark?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So
I
you
mean,
should
like
be able to
enemy
see-
wise.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I haven't put them. They're still on my layer, but I don't think you'll really be able to see them. I'll kind of ping where they are on the map, though. So
So
that
they're growling. What? Do we know what these things are? I'm sorry.
you're not sure. You'd think that there's some kind of. John thought that they might be related to some kind of dog.
Hmm.
Although they're like
They're lava dogs.
Yeah, they're burning with like what looks like magma or
Hounds.
like embers.
Oh god.
So would they emit light?
That's a good question, actually. Let me look real quick on their description if they do emit light, because they might. They might emit light.
Most
Get some
fire
dim light.
elemental type things emit light.
At least like a very, very faint light.
Yeah, it doesn't say so, but I will put one. I will say that they emit like a tiny little bit of light that you can see.
We can see the inside of their burning mouths.
Let's go like this. Can you see that one over there? In this
Yes.
direction?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that for them. Does that look like it's like glowing a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Dynamic lighting is cool. Okay, let me get one of these guys on the damn turn order here and stop fucking around. Okay.
Why the fuck are there core hounds in the middle of the hill?
So these hounds.
Oh.
Looks like we may have a second part of that conversation.
I swear I had this encounter planned before you had that conversation.
I believe it. I believe it.
You were having that conversation. I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be hard to explain."
This is gonna be awkward.
Oh.
Okay, so that and the drift globe is out. Does that give light? Is it already
Yeah.
working?
Yeah.
Yep, it's good. It's
Go,
working
Drifty.
fine.
Okay, perfect, awesome. So you can see these guys glowing out in the distance. I'll say you don't have disadvantage on attacks against them, even though there's darkness all around, because they're glowing. You can see them enough amidst the darkness that you don't have any disadvantage.
I cast darkness on the drift globe. Fuck all of you. No.
Oh god.
This is the moment Artemis has been waiting for. Oh, also, if you guys wanted to roll any hit dice, do that now before we get into initiative here.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Because
Oh.
you all did get a short rest, so you can replenish those things now.
No reason not to go full, so here you go.
I'm okay with my health as it is.
Cool. All right, so yeah, you're up
Yeah.
in the tree. I'm gonna say you're like 15 feet up. I actually did get a little thing for this. So we'll say you're 20 feet up in the tree. I think that kind of works. All right. All right. So if everybody's ready. Oh, okay. So Palouse has to step away for a second. But he says he's just going to rage and attack. He cannot. Let's see. Let me get this out of the way. God damn it. Let's see. He can't actually reach anyone to attack them. There we go. But he could. I guess he could throw a javelin. So he'll just rage and charge over get in front of Agony. I think that's what he would do. And let's see. Javelin. All right, so he throws a javelin at that one down there. 11. Don't think hits. Yeah, 11 is going to miss. He starts raging and runs down this way a little bit. Throws that javelin. All right, Artemis.
Okay. Let's see. Go here. I'll drop a hex on the blue guy over here, and Eldritch Blast. No. See, this would be a perfect time to use some of my other spells, but they're all designed for humanoids. So, such is life. Oh joy. So I'm assuming 8 doesn't hit.
8 is not going to hit. No.
Okay, I miss.
Let me give these guys. Yeah, they already have colors. Okay. Nice. So yeah, so you shoot and miss it as one of them rushes in. Sablin, your turn. So you see these hounds are descending on your party from all 3 sides.
Ooh, okay. Let's see here. I'm going to get in front of Artemis and ready in action to... Well, actually, I would get a hit on them if they tried to pass me anyways. But yeah, I'll ready in action to take a swipe at the dog as soon as it gets into range.
Okay. So you ready in action to attack when he gets in range. That's smart. All right, so now it's the Hellhound's turn. So I'll start up top. This guy, I think they have 50 feet of movement. They're very quick. Starts just charging down and gets this far, and then is going to just unleash a breath of fire.
And that's where Agony tilts her head and goes, Fluffy?
I don't have a pet dog named Fluffy.
And so unleashes this cone of fire that's going to hit Agony and Orpheus.
Oh, well, Orpheus is technically not there.
Orpheus is not here. That's correct.
Yeah. I'll leave him on the map just in case I summon him. But
got it. Okay.
I'm resistant to fire.
Yeah, I guess he'll just use that cone anyway because he can't reach her running, so he's just going to run as far as he can and then still blow that fire just on Agony. So let's see. You, Agony, make... Oh, that's just the damage. That's not...
Oh dear.
Wait, why did that do that? That was weird.
Oh my.
That's a big number.
Oh my god.
That's another big number.
Oh god.
So make a... I don't know if that's...
I'm guessing.
Yeah, make a DC 12 dex save. And I'll roll the damage because that's not...
I had... Where?
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't think.
Oh no.
Wait, maybe. Wait, or if I. No, there's no way. Yeah.
I was about to say, what do you get? Can you add 8 somehow?
Well, yeah, if I get max rolls on favored by the gods.
Oh, I didn't
Roll-
know you had that.
roll
That's right. Yeah.
2d4. But I doubt it.
Okay, so you.
No, I won't do it.
All right. So you get 17 points of fire damage then. Although you said you have resistance, right?
Yeah, as a tiefling.
So that is 8 points of fire damage as this cone of flame erupts from the hound's mouth and engulfs you and the drift globe. Fire ain't nothing for Agony.
I set myself on fire all the time.
All right. So that's that guy's turn. This other one is going to rush over and do the same thing at. Well, I guess first you would get an attack,
Yup.
Sablin, as he rushes up to you. So this guy's
There we go.
down.
Kill it with 1 hit. That's not 1 hit.
Fully had some smites. Oh well.
All right, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. For 7 damage, nice. All right. So yeah, you do some good. Do a nice slice into him, but it doesn't seem to take too much out of this hound. And so then he's gonna blow. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I fixed it. Yes, there we go. All right. So this guy's gonna use his fire breath. So why don't you, both of you, Artemis and Sablin, make a dexterity save?
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Oh my.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
And oh,
Oh,
What the
Jesus
fuck?
What
Christ.
the hell?
that's rough.
Oh, shit.
Each of you takes 20
Shit.
fire damage as this hellhound rushes up and just bursts flame all over you.
Fuck.
Although Artemis, you seem surprisingly resilient to this damage, and so you have resistance to it. You only take 10.
Oh.
It like the flames like kind of like skirt around you a little bit.
That's interesting.
All right, Agony. This.
The
Oh
fuck
wait,
did
there's
that
the one
happen?
more. Sorry, wait a second. There's one charging at Palouse.
Yeah.
So it's gonna charge up to this up here, and it's just gonna make an attack. I'll make a bite against Palouse. Oh, but it just whiffs. It like dives at him, but totally misses. All right, Agony.
I'm not gonna provoke if I move a bit, right?
No, you'll be fine.
No, you don't think so.
I'll also shoot a glance over Artemis. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna look at him kind of like, what the fuck?
You're suspicious.
There must be fire cultists around here. The Earth cult summoned hounds from hell to hunt us.
But I'll just move back here and I'll try and Ray of Frost and Twin
Nice.
Hey.
Twin spell
Nice.
that bitch
Nice.
to hit both
So which
these two. I'll kind of like shoot it in like
cool?
two directions, spread my arms
Yeah,
out.
shoot your 2 hands out. Ray of Frost, both of them.
Fucking,
Connect.
Hey, look, there was a 1.
fucking shut up.
Let's hope they're not like other demons.
They're not.
Because big bad demons have resistance to cold.
Yeah, but they're not demons. So
yeah,
we're okay.
these ones do not seem to be resistant at all, as they do take full damage here. And take some nice shots. Oh god. And the one up top, oops, there we go, seems particularly affected by it. This green one, seems much less sturdy than the other one. Like he seems to be more damaged by that hit.
And you know what? I have one more. It's a bonus
The
action.
reason-
Spiritual weapon.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Just so you guys know, the reason I say that is because I started doing the thing where I roll for their hit dice.
Oh,
So
okay.
they all have different HP. So some of them are going to be easier to take down than others.
That's what I figured it was.
Just so you know, when
Yeah.
I'm saying that, it's not just like me being weird. There's a mechanical thing I'm trying to convey.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're
Oh,
fine.
no
you're
worries.
fine.
So you rushed up, threw a javelin at one of the hounds, and missed him. And then he charged up and tried to attack you, but he missed.
Okay.
And-
Did I rage yet?
Yes.
And you are raging, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're
I'll mark
raging
that up.
right next
Okay.
to this guy.
Cool.
And your turn's coming up in just a bit. So, Agony, that was the end of your turn, or were you... Oh, it's spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
Spiritual weapon on that one.
And 16 will hit, yep.
Ooh, hey.
Much better.
9 damage.
Goddamn fucking
Nice.
ones.
Yeah, that one's already seeming, he's already looking bloodied. All right. John, your turn.
I am going to take out the last fuzzball out of my bag and throw it at the guy to the left. We'll
The
throw it
one that-
directly over him so it spawns and then falls on top of him, is my plan.
Okay.
Hey, look! Another giant
Oh
elk!
my
Holy
god!
fucking shit!
Oh my god, that's the
You get an elk.
best thing ever.
You get an elk. Everybody gets an elk.
You get to know.
This is a third elk?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, third elk in a row. You
Nice.
kidding me?
Now use polymerization to fuse them together.
What the hell?
Hell yeah, dude, we
You're
can
So
get
that drops on top of him.
a white elk,
It's supposed to be that
three-headed
big.
elk,
Yep.
Yeah, giant elk are huge monsters.
white horn, three-headed elk.
All right, so why don't you roll me
Blue eyes,
1d6
white
bludgeoning damage to that
Blue Eyes
dog.
ultimate elk.
Okay, so he gets a little bit. I'm gonna move him. He gets kind of like squeezed out that way as he. as
And
the
then
elk
I'm gonna,
lands
as a
on-
bonus action, hide in the tree. Not very well.
Oh
Great.
god.
And you roll initiative for the elk. Is that correct?
Oh, I think so. Let me check.
Or
I
they
had
just
that
act on your turn? I'm not sure. I can't remember how we did it last time.
It rolled it separately.
And it acts on your turn.
Can someone Photoshop shop
Okay.
3 elk heads under this card?
All right.
So what? But the only problem with that is the horns all become a giant jumbled mess.
3 elks all.
But
big
yeah, I just
nose
tell
under
them
the
to
moon.
kill the dogs, kill the hellhounds.
All right, nice. Yeah, and you're trying to hide up there. Easy enough. You think that they're pretty focused on the battle below. All right, Palouse, back to you.
Don't worry, guys. In a couple hours, those bag of tricks get refilled.
Okay, I'm going to attack with my great axe, and I'm going to do it recklessly. Okay. Die! Damn it.
No shit.
I
Yeah,
blessed?
you recklessly swing
I be
but
blessed?
cannot connect. Well,
Okay, feels bad, man. Okay, I guess I'm gonna pivot myself a little bit.
okay, yeah,
okay.
so you try and cut them off.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice. All right, so that is your turn, Artemis.
Okay. My hex is on the blue one, but I'm going to target the runt with an Eldritch Blast. 13?
13 is not going to hit, no.
Ah, okay.
As he just ducks underneath and growls at you. All right, is that it?
Let's see. That one used fire. That one used fire. Well, I don't really give that much shit about fire. Yeah, I'll try and get up on this rock here. Boom. There you go.
Okay, great. Yeah, you get up, you climb up on that rock easy enough.
Mhm.
It's like 10 feet high.
Mhm.
It's a pretty big boulder. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. All right, Sablin, your turn.
So would having a giant elk on top of you make it hard to be good at strength or dexterity saving throws, you think?
I mean, he's not actually like pinning him down right now.
Technically, could have been. He could have literally be in the same space as the elk because you can occupy the same space as something 2 sizes larger than you.
No, I think it's you can just pass through them.
I thought you could occupy their same space because you could actually stand underneath them and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass with tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Either
know, I've
way,
seen many of people jump on the back of a dragon.
I mean, that's fine. Just
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But for the purposes of this, I'm just going to say that he kind of pushed him out of the way because that would be a specific like tackle action or something, like to pounce on him.
Okay.
So basically what you're saying is I take out the Pokeball and I say, Giant Elk, go! Tackle attack!
Yeah, like you could get him to like tackle him, I guess, next time, or pin him down. Yeah, it would be like a grapple check. It would be
Horn
like a grapple
drill.
check if he like jumps on top of him. And I think he has advantage on grapple because he's 2 sizes bigger. I think there is something about that with grapple. Where you
it doesn't
gain
have
bigger.
hands.
Either
But he
way,
could
I'm
like
going
he could like
to.
pin him down.
I see.
Either way, I'm gonna make it easier on our elk friend by channeling nature's wrath to wrap some vines around this hellhound. So it has to succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw or be restrained.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah, my
yeah,
DC's
16.
13, so he super saves that.
Yeah, so he rips as these vines come out. The dog's just like gnawing at them and rips free, no problem.
In that case, I'm going to just hold my ground and just position myself like to the opposite side of the elk to get some flanking for our elk buddy.
Okay. All right. So you come over there to get some flanking. Nice.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. So the hellhounds. This one that's squared up against Palouse, is now. He kind of looks over and sees his two comrades over there.
Comrades.
Yeah,
They're now communists.
these are communist hellhounds, by the
Of
way.
course.
I knew they were evil.
He's looking over and looks like he wants to get past you, Palouse, to go join his pack, but because you moved over in his way, he's going to just make a bite attack at you.
Okay.
Go Ivan Dogovich.
12,
Yeah.
I do not think is going to hit.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, he makes a bite, but he misses. Now the one over the green one here is going to look and kind of assess the situation, and it's going to run over and help out with the one with the elk over here and rush over in this direction.
Oh, bring it.
So now it's going to attack Sablin.
It will use people tactics.
They do
Sablin's gonna go down again.
They
Not
do have
again.
pack.
Nah, I can handle this.
They have pack tactics, so they have advantage
Oh shit.
when their allies are within 5 feet of the creature that they're attacking.
They will
So
know.
both of
But it's
these
not
guys,
5 feet.
both of
Yeah,
these
it is.
attacks,
Yeah,
yeah, within the enemy.
not 5 feet of each other, 5 feet of their target.
Oh.
Yeah, here I'll post
This-
the.
So they get flanking as
Got
long
it.
as they're
I got it.
adjacent.
I got it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mega flanking.
So the first with a green one is going to make a bite at you.
Oh my god! I've been pounding my
That's 16.
players.
+2 for flanking.
Doesn't
Okay.
because my armor's 18.
So 18, I think, will just hit, right? Because it's advantage.
Yep, my armor's
Plus
18,
2.
so that is true.
So that one just hits.
Shit.
And that does 11 damage.
Holy shit!
as they bite into you, and flames like erupt from his mouth as he bites you.
Sablin?
It's not as bad as it looks. It's just two dogs.
The other one now from the other
Still
side
standing, pal?
makes a bite.
It is but a flesh wound.
Well, he was.
And that's a
Holy
17
crap,
damage. As that one
17?
bites from the other side. Yep,
That's a lot of damage.
that's a lot of damage.
Boom, -12.
Oh,
So these two
man,
just-
whoever's fault this is a real jackass.
These two just gang up on Sablin and bring him down. The other one already missed his attack. All right, so now it's to Agony, your turn. As those ones like howl up to the moon in victory
Shit.
and hunger.
Maybe Sablin, you shouldn't have fucked with that doll.
Exactly! That's what this is!
Just the dog.
Yeah, y'all don't know that happened.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna try and hit that one. But I don't think 11 hits, does it?
11 does not hit, no.
Well, I'll hold it for a sec, because I don't want to just come back up and then have him be bit again. So I'll end my
Okay.
turn.
Okay, great. John, up in the trees, you just saw Sablin go down yet again.
I'm gonna have the elk attack that one. Pull up its sheet again. Had to reload.
Oh, yeah,
I
no problem.
believe this would be a ram attack,
16 will hit, yep.
which does 10 bludgeoning damage.
Nice, 10 damage to this guy.
And then I, from the tree, am gonna notch an adamantine arrow
Okay.
and shoot it.
Alright, you're going for the same one, the blue one?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can get sneak attack.
Yes, you can, yeah. Because your ally's right there. Great.
14 damage.
Nice, 14. Nice, so yeah, that one is severely bloodied now as well. As you, as the elk slash bludgeons it with its antlers, and then you follow with a shot.
And then bonus
Anything else?
action, I will viciously mock.
Okay, which one?
The blue one.
And that's a
Call
wisdom
it a
save,
sweet
right?
little pussycat.
And that's a wisdom save?
Yes. DC 12.
Ooh, doesn't make
He's
it.
got disadvantage on his next attack.
Ooh.
Alright. So the blue
Takes
one
no damage from it.
starts to whine a little bit, like dogs do when they're sad. Yeah, like, Alright.
About to whine a lot
Palouse.
more.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kill this guy. Cause, yeah. Another reckless attack.
Another reckless attack.
13.
13's not gonna do it
Oh, shit.
Fuck. God damn it.
as you swing wide and miss.
Ugh.
Sorry, man.
Uh,
All these
man, I
rolls.
feel like Susan right now.
No, I roll one.
She hits!
I
Yeah.
hit. I just rolled one.
Okay, you
Oh,
just can't
that's right.
tell.
They just don't
No,
do anything.
You're right,
Yeah.
you're right. I feel like Sablin right now.
There you go.
There you go.
Yo,
I think Sablin feels like Sablin right now.
yeah, just gonna lay on the ground, choking on my own blood.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
sorry,
do
I'm
anything.
sorry.
Oh, you know what?
You're fine.
I can do something.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Oh!
yeah!
Ah!
There we go. Now the fight's gonna turn.
I'm billowing.
Oh, so you don't feel great about your shot, but then you just start billowing.
Yep.
And you're thinking maybe the next hit will be the one.
Yep.
All right, Artemis, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna target the blue hound again with my blast. See if I can take him out.
Great.
Here we go.
That'll hit.
For the big numbers,
Oh,
16.
16 was exactly what you needed to
Yes.
take this guy out.
All right, got my Tim's back.
So yeah, you kill that one. So you get some temporary hit points,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Nice. As you just slam that one in the back of the head with a blast, and it falls down dead.
Under my breath, I'll just say, "We are going to have a long discussion, Missy." I am otherwise done.
Yeah. You don't hear any response, or
Yeah, I figured not. No,
you kind
of
of get a
course not.
feeling that like she's not really paying that close of attention to you right now in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
That she just is being a bitch and sent these things after you.
Sablin. After Sablin, yeah, you're right.
All right, Sablin, death saving throw as you lay in your blood.
Throw number 1. Let's see here.
Ooh, 10 is a success.
Ah.
Perfectly average, bare minimum success.
That is
Mhm.
a success.
I can feel the shadows around me. I can hear very faint whispering, but they're going a little fainter.
Nana?
All right, so this hellhound is just looking around and surveying the field, sees its other comrade. I don't know why I'm calling them comrades, but I am.
It's because they're
And
red.
he just rushes over.
It's because they're red.
Come back.
Dmitry Barkowski runs over.
Rushes over, and so these guys are going to attack you, Palouse.
Okay.
They have advantage and flanking, so this is going to be advantage and then +2.
Oh shit.
I mean, they're probably just gonna hit twice.
Ooh,
that
so
one
that's a crit.
Fuck.
Oh
I'll be
my.
fine,
Guy,
guys.
they had
Roll that one
advantage from his
first.
reckless anyway, too.
Holy
Oh, yeah.
shit.
So that one
Okay,
is
so the piercing's halved, so that's 4 damage on piercing.
15.
yeah. So okay, no,
Yeah.
that's 6
Yeah, it's
plus
15
8
total.
halved. No, oh no, yeah, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I see. It's 6 plus 2 piercing. I see. I was reading it weird.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I take the full fire damage, right?
So yeah, yep. So that's 4, 12, yeah, 15 exactly. Sorry, my math is slow.
It's okay, son.
So you take 4 piercing, 11 fire to a total of 15 damage from the first hit.
Okay. I'm
The
still okay.
It's only a 1 in 400 chance that'll happen again.
Second attack, 22.
That'll hit.
That one does 11 damage. Oh, no, sorry.
7.
7 damage.
Okay. So 15 plus 7. Okay. I'm okay.
As that one bites into you as well.
I'm
They're
not
just
doing that
growling
great,
at
but
you.
I'm okay.
All right, Agony, your turn.
I'm glad that guy moved. No, wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, no spirit weapon.
They had advantage anyway because
Because of Reckless, yeah.
so I might as well keep recklessly.
Yeah, because they're going to get advantage anyway. Until there's just one of them.
Mm-hmm.
As long as there's 2, they get advantage.
I'll
True.
go with
Come
another.
on, Agony, you
another-
can't miss every time.
Fucking ass, fucking ass.
Yikes.
Well, there goes the frost.
You can still use your staff thing, right?
Well,
Spiritual weapon.
I have more important things to do, like heal Sablin.
Oh, thank you.
Sablin, come on up.
Well,
Too bad you can't twin heal us. That'd be nice.
I've done that before.
Yeah, but you can't do that right now because you used
Yeah.
Prayer Frost.
Okay, so you heal up 7 hit points to Sable in there.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Great. That is your turn, John.
I'm going to notch an arrow and fire at the green one.
All right. That's going to hit.
12. And I'm going
For
to tell
12.
the elk to run around and charge the red one.
Okay. Yeah, so that green one looks very damaged. The elk Does it have enough movement to get over there and
60
attack?
feet, so absolutely.
Oh yeah, yep. Then it totally does.
But only a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Ooh.
There's these giant elk that keep popping out of that damn bag.
And then with my bonus action, I will pose disadvantage on, hopefully, the red one.
Okay, as you mock the red. But he seems a little sturdier than his comrade. And he, he is the reddest
So-
of the comrades.
Superior hellish craftsmanship.
That's my turn.
All right. Great. So then it is Palusa's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna pray to Hiniku to guide my axe so that we can save our souls.
Once more.
And I am going to recklessly attack with an axe. Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
8 damage plus
Oh yeah.
3 of my necrotics.
And which one were you going against?
Green.
The one that's
Green.
already damaged. Sorry, I should have
Yeah.
specifically.
No,
said that.
that's okay. I should have asked. Yeah, that'll do him as you slash across. Just
And with my bonus action, I will rampage and bite the other one.
nice. So these hounds have been biting at you, and you just bite them right back. And that hits.
For 8 damage.
Tastes like
Nice.
charcoal.
That's really. Is that my highest? That's max?
Oh, no.
Close though.
Yeah, no,
Close
that's
though.
good. Good bite. All right, nice. So you slash down one of them and then turn around and bite the other one right on the snout.
Woo!
All right.
Meat's a
Palouse.
little too well
Or no,
done.
Artemis. Sorry.
I'll go again.
I wish I was a warlord. I could do that. I'll pull the hex off of the other guy, the dead dog, and I'll attach it to the red one.
Okay.
I'll crouch
Great.
down and I'll fire Eldritch Blast at it.
All right.
17.
Yep, that hits.
Big numbers. 14.
Nice. 14, not bad. And that one's looking about looking bloodied now.
Okay.
Anything else? As you blast this hellhound.
Bonus standard. I'm done.
All right. So Sablin, you come back to consciousness. 7 hit points.
I look over to Rapalooza surrounded by a dead dog and a not dead dog and giant elk, and I just weakly kind of shuffle as a bit closer, and I touch my hand to my chest and burn up the last of my lay on hands. Heal for 7. And I yell at the last dog, trying to get his attention.
It's probably not a great idea, kid.
He's looking worse off than I am right now.
Yeah, but have you forgotten? They can make you both pretty bad off at the same time.
That's not how a line works.
Is it a line or a cone?
It's
I
a
thought
cone.
it was a
I
line.
thought
It is a
cone.
cone.
Oh,
Mm.
even then, I don't know. It's a pretty big cone to hit both of you.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'm still
You
pretty
saw
far
that. You
back.
saw that. You saw the other ones blow their breath, and the cone was like 15 feet.
Okay.
So, I should have specified that earlier. Yeah. So you don't think you're in that range.
And
All
that
right.
will end it for me.
All right. So this hellhound will step up this way and then use its fire breath, and try and get the elk and Palouse. So I need the elk and Palouse to make dexterity saving throws. Nice, the elk succeeds.
Pelus has advantage.
Ha.
Kame.
May.
Oh.
Kame. Did you roll it?
Spear bomb.
Wait, am I supposed to be rolling something?
Yes.
Yeah,
police,
Dex save.
yeah, dex save.
Oh, yeah, I have advantage. I'm sorry.
No worries. As he's blowing fire at you.
13. That makes it, right?
So 13 does make it. Yep. So you both take just 5 fire damage
Oh, thank God
As
you
this
wouldn't
guy-
put me down.
as this guy blows flame out at you. And
You rolled really low too.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I rolled high earlier, so that
Yeah,
evens out.
yeah.
And actually, he's gonna move back down this way, and he's starting to like kind of back away. It seems. All right. Agony.
As he's starting to back away, I'll shoot another Ray of Frost. Fucking asshole, son of a bitch, cunt.
You shoot another unsuccessful ray of frost, and you start to think, man, maybe I should just stick to healing.
I swear, Agony has just been yelling this entire time obscenities the entire fight.
Anything else, Agony?
Move my spear
Oh, nice. Yeah.
there. Can't quite.
Okay, let's
Oh, so
notch
can't
an
quite
arrow,
catch him.
take a shot.
Why don't
All
you
right.
just move back to where you were? Yeah, that'd be great.
So that one's gonna miss, John. But the giant elk will hit.
You stomp.
So you do 12 bludgeoning damage. Nice. He's going down, but this one seems to be, maybe the most hardy out of all of them.
He's the pack leader.
Oh,
He
but
has disadvantage on his attack.
He has disadvantages. He is looking not happy.
Hey, Luce, kill this doggy.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to run.
I will fight and fight with my comrades.
Put down the bad dog.
For Mother Russia.
Yeah, he needs to get back to the motherland.
More vodka. I recklessly attack
They're Thayan.
again.
All right. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
9 plus my divine fury of 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Woo!
Is that gonna do it?
It's still up. It's still
No!
up.
Fucking ass.
Yeah, this one had a lot of hit points, but it's getting there. Another hit like that would take it out for sure. Artemis.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
I build low.
Building those flames.
I'm sorry. We can't miss that.
Yeah, you can't.
What the hell am I doing?
Extremely.
All right. So you start to build
14.
up. 14 just misses.
Okay.
Yeah. So that Hexblax just misses the dog.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, Sablin.
All right, I finished charging forward. I'm gonna get on the other side of that dog.
Flanking.
All right, so yeah, you do have flanking with the elk, so you get +2. to your
And
attack.
I'm going to just bring my sword down as hard as I can.
Oh,
It missed.
that one's gonna miss with just a 9.
Dang.
You're putting too much oomph in it.
And before my turn ends, I just turn to Pelos and I tell him, back off, me and the elk can do this. You're looking pretty tough, pretty rough.
He does look pretty
That's
good.
supposed to
I
be
am
a
pretty
dog
tough.
joke.
A little bit.
You haven't been bellowing as much as you should.
All right. All right, so it's the hound. That's the end of your turn, Sablin?
Absolutely.
So the hound is just going to take the disengage action and start running away.
You
It's got
Sablin.
50 He's got
I
50.
got Sentinel.
Oh, yeah.
Which means I can still do attack with opportunity even if they have disengage.
All right. Yeah, why
It's
don't
not
you
that
do
big a
that?
deal. The elk has a 60-foot move speed and is chasing this motherfucker down.
That's true also. Right, I'm gonna get my Sentinel attack of opportunity, or anything else before that?
Nope. Go ahead.
Does a 14 do it?
16.
16.
16.
16 will hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
16 will hit.
Fantastic.
Ooh, 11. It has 1 hit point left.
Oh my
Yes!
god.
But more importantly, its movement is stopped because of the attack of opportunity. Oh yeah.
So I get to get the kill because Agony's gonna miss again.
Fuck you, John.
Well, the good news is, if she doesn't hit, 1 damage will do it.
Fucking
All right, so the Hellhound, his turn is over. Agony.
We'll
To you.
fucking see about that. I'm gonna do.
Crit the guy with 1 HP.
Doing both.
All right, the spiritual weapon hits. Nice. How do you want to
Both
do
of it.
this?
Look at 1! Fucking ass. I'll like have the spear float over to him and then kind of like stab through his head and pin him to the ground.
Nice. As the
Oh, a golf
spiritual
clap
weapon.
starts just ringing out of the tree.
So he turns to run away, and Sablin sweeps with his longsword and like cuts out his leg beneath him, and he falls to the ground, and the spiritual weapon just comes in and stabs him into the ground. And skewers
Stop
him
wasting
there.
your good rolls on damage with rare frost.
As Agony starts celebrating and just shooting rays of frost into the air.
Finger gun.
Everyone make deck saves.
Yeah. Don't get hit.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go down again.
Do I get advantage?
As
I get
you,
advantage, right?
Yes. You're raging.
Sure, yeah.
And then there was a TPK.
Just
Yeah.
tell me, she just nails all of us for the
No.
Yeah, you guys are ducking out of the way as rays of frost just go shooting everywhere.
Yeah, motherfucker!
Stupid dog.
As the hellhounds are dead. And you may continue your rest.
Hellhound's going middle of the night, going to fucking go to bed. Can't land no fucking spell. I'm gonna fucking going back to my tent and go to bed.
Agony grumbles off into her tent.
I'm kind of just bleeding everywhere.
I go to Pelus and I start trying to patch him
I
up.
go and fall back and sleep in my tree.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just do what I can to kind of help patch him up, and
I leave the elk on guard duty for the rest of my shift.
I sit on the rock with one knee sort of curled up to me. I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at like Agony super pissed off, and Palouse and Sablin all bloodied and shit. I'm just like, and I feel surprisingly good right now.
Just sitting on top of your rock.
Yeah.
Full health.
Artemis, how exactly does your connection with Orpheus work? Like, you don't know what's going on for him at all right now.
That is
right?
correct. Yeah. At any point, I can use my action to summon him within 30 feet of me, but unless he's within 100 feet, I can't communicate with him and I can't see through him.
Okay.
So
Got it.
when he summons him, he can have him give him like a report.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Yeah. So he's just like spying on them right now, perched
Right.
out. Great. All right. So yeah, you all begrudgingly, kind of frustratedly, make your way back to bed. God, we can't catch a freaking break. So yeah, you go back to bed, and the next watch is Palouse. Palouse, you kind of lick your wounds as you hang out. Agony heals and cuddles you a little bit before she goes to sleep. The rest of the night passes uneventfully as you guys take your shifts, and the next morning comes.
I'll resummon Orpheus.
Okay.
Yeah, during my shift when nobody's sort of around.
Okay,
or asleep. Yeah.
So you had the last shift of the night, so
Mhm.
as the morning's starting to peak over the horizon, Orpheus, you summon him back,
Mhm.
complete the ritual, and he poof appears before you.
I like throttle him as soon as he appears.
Oh, fuck! What are you doing?
Tell me, how exactly do you communicate with her?
Let me go. You
Okay,
son of a
I let
bitch.
him go.
He's like very dramatically like
God.
massaging his throat, which is a very like long,
Mhm.
serpent-like throat.
Like
He's
ET?
like, "Oh." Yeah, it's kind of.
Artemis, stop
Literally,
choking your
like-
chicken.
I have him turn into a bird and I hand him to John, so I'm giving him the bird.
He says, "No, man, I don't know. She talks to me sometimes.
Can you get in touch with her?
Not really. She just kind of pops into my head, and I just
Okay, I'll have
I
to
just
get a
say,
hold.
Hey,
I'll have
hey.
to do it myself then.
what's up?" And then she
Okay.
tells me stuff.
Okay, got you. Okay, status report.
No
What's
big
going on back there?
No big deal. Don't worry about it. Oh, what's going on? I don't know, man. What's going on here? You show up, you try and choke me to death. What the fuck?
Hellhounds. Hellhounds in the
I
night.
think you got
And-
some explaining to do before I just report. I mean, come on, man. What the hell was that?
Sorry. I'm a little tense right now. Shit's really emotional right now, and
Hey, it's all right, man. It's all
Anyway,
right.
so,
I get it. He kind of pats you on the shoulder.
yeah, thanks.
It's all right, man. Gives you a little, like, rubs your shoulder a little bit. Don't worry about it. You know, life's a bitch. I get it.
Okay, I appreciate it. I like you when you're like this. Anyway, so
Well, you know, I got kind of lonely over there. I thought you. To be honest, like I kind of thought you sucked, but then I sat a whole night by myself, and you ain't that bad.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. Anyway, it's not the point. So, status report.
So I watched those silly monk people all night, and they were just like taking out the bodies that you all killed,
Mm-hmm.
just stacking them outside. Made a
Mhm.
big pile of them
Mm-hmm.
out by their garden. There's there's entrances at the
Mhm.
garden
Mm-hmm.
that they were coming out of, and another one in the back that I think's the kitchen.
Okay.
Like I kept seeing them like bring kitchen-y stuff in and out of there. I stole some food. It was
Good.
It was pretty sneaky.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you didn't leave me with anything, you jackass. What was
I
I,
thought
supposed to do? You know?
You said you don't need to eat.
Well, I don't need to, but I like to. You know, I'm a fucking,
Well, I didn't know that. I'll get you
I'm a
something,
sentient
pal.
being. I'm a sentient being here. Come on.
Okay, fine. Why haven't you mentioned this before?
Well, you know, I usually just.
We've been
steal
doing
shit
this
from you guys.
for a 10-day, jackass, and you're only telling me to feed you now?
Well, you know,
The worst digipet ever.
I usually just take it out of your pack. It's no big deal.
That's what's been happening to all my goddamn cookies.
Oh yeah, those cookies are good, man.
God damn it, I knew it.
Got to get some more.
I thought it was Agony this whole time. Okay, anyway.
My ears
Okay.
twitch. You mentioned cookies.
Well, anyway, yeah. So they were just
So it's talking about cookies.
piling the bodies out back. There's definitely some kind of priest-ish looking dude who was organizing things. There's also, I think there's a blind chick who kind of who's one of the important people there. It looked
Blind
like she
chick?
was blind. Yeah, she definitely seemed
Big
blind.
titties.
Hmm.
I know you're thinking it, Artemis,
She's
but
dead.
she did not have big titties.
I wasn't, but thank you. But how are her legs?
Mm.
Yeah, never mind. We're losing track here.
She was wearing robes, you know. You couldn't really.
Yeah, I know. Ugh, these cultists.
I'm not really into those humanoid types anyway.
Okay. Okay.
No wings, no tails, no Orpheus.
Okay. I mean, I can't disagree. I mean, I've met a couple with wings
Wings
and
definitely
tails.
give you something to grab onto.
Yeah, and
So,
tails on tail.
so Your dragon buddy really fucked with you on that dagger thing, huh?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
He just starts like rolling over, laughing.
Very funny. Very funny.
Oh god, that was so good.
Who the hell was
he
that
like,
guy?
was trying to save you, and then he just kills that dude right.
Yes,
underneath
yes. Thank you for
your
summarizing what we were all there for. Thank you very much.
nose. Oh,
Thank you for saying it
man,
aloud
that was-
again.
That was classic.
That is the third word I'd use to describe it, but whatever.
I'll be telling that story, and then all over the 9 hells, man. They'll love that one.
I'm sure. What I'm hearing is I'll be famous in hell.
Yeah, infamous, famous for being a little jackass.
Thank you, Morpheus.
Yeah. What's up? What do you need?
Okay, I had a point here. Who was that guy? Do you know?
Oh, you know, I think he was some warlock. He was like you. He was like a warlock of Rohini.
Yeah.
Just kind of used up his usefulness. You know, that's probably gonna be you someday, bub. Sorry, hate to break it to you.
Oh, my diminutive little friend. And I would like put my arm around him, but he's too small. I think you don't understand how this works. See, as long as I keep winning, I keep getting abilities. That's how this works. It has nothing to do with usefulness. She's the one who keeps challenging me. I'm the one who keeps winning. So as long as I keep winning, everything's fine.
Hey man, winner's attitude. I got to give you that.
There you
Good
go.
thing.
Exactly. And trust me, nobody cons me.
So what's your plan now? You know, you blew up that guy with the dagger. That was pretty badass.
Yeah, it was. I thought it might try and solve a few things. Apparently it didn't. I look around at all the charred piles of dog. This is really complicated.
Yeah, I wonder. You know, maybe.
And I have...
Well, you know what? You know what it probably is. Those are cultists, man. Like they've made oaths. Their souls are sold so many ways. You probably got to get someone innocent or something. You know. Rohini can't just go taking anyone's soul because you stab him with a dagger. There's a lot of people, a lot of entities have their stakes in people's souls. You got to go
Yes.
find someone who hasn't, you know, pledged their soul anywhere yet. Kill one of them.
Eh.
They don't go to Rohini.
Don't care that much. Anyway, it's fine.
All right, your funeral, man.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, I just mean like she's not gonna be happy. You
I
failed.
don't care. Fail. Hold on. Okay, I gotta get a hold of her. Anyway, go back to a bird. I'll figure all this out.
All right. Good luck. I'll
Yeah.
be on your shoulder.
Yeah, I know.
Turns to a raven.
Apparently somebody is confused about how this fucking works, and I'll do my little ritual to try and contact her, see if she's at home.
Okay.
Like not.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you do your ritual. Why don't you make a charisma check?
Oh, we're really good at those.
Oh, of course.
Or not.
Okay.
Yeah, you do this ritual, but you're like too pissed off to really get into it.
Mhm.
And like you felt when you do this magic before and you reach out to her and it's like you feel when it can kind of be channeled through you and you can make contact, but it seems like you're just not able to muster the willpower to
Mhm.
You're like too frustrated and you're like cursing under your breath the whole time as you're
Yeah, I'm getting progressively louder, and when I'm at the very end of it, when I just can't do it, I'll put my hand right to the ground and I'll build up an eldritch blast as big as I can make it and just create a crater and just scream at the top of my lungs in frustration.
all right.
And that's probably what wakes everybody up.
Yeah, so everybody wakes up to Artemis like pounding his fist in the ground and shooting this energy, and you all kind of wake up and look around, and Artemis is like disheveled and standing, kneeling over this like crater on the ground.
I had a nightmare. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was just.
You were supposed to be on watch.
Yeah, about that. I told you I need 12 hours.
I thought Palouse just farted again. That wasn't it.
Thank God.
Seblin's eyes goes to his pack again, and he's gonna size.
What, my pack?
Oh yeah, you're back. With
Okay,
dolls.
okay. But anyone touch my doll? No. I will probably look at like pull it out and look at it and just like, bitch, put it back.
Great. All right. So, yeah, you all get together in the morning. Was your plan to just head straight back to the monastery?
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were going like
the plan was
like
to attack at dawn.
at dawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll say that this kind of happened. You had enough time to go to bed whenever you wanted and wake up whenever you wanted. So, we'll say that this happened very early in the morning, that Artemis woke you all up like this. And so the sun is not even creeping up yet. It's like just when the sky is starting to get a little bit lighter. And you think by the time, if you start moving now, by the time you get there, it'll be daytime.
Also, a quick reminder on Orpheus's report: did they kill all the prisoners, or just some of them?
Yeah, I would have asked about that.
Okay.
He says that the bodies that were brought out seems to be only the bodies that died from what the battle you guys had seen. He didn't see any more prisoner bodies.
Mhm.
It was
So
only like the giant elk bodies, which are now disappeared, I suppose. And
so
and
either they're not dead or they're eating them.
They are.
Well, it's only one way to find out.
Wait. Doesn't it when that spell goes away, the elk
They poop
goes away?
away.
yeah, so at the next dawn, those elk.
Or when they die.
Oh, when they die, they just
when
disappear.
their hit points hit 0, they disappear.
Yeah, okay. So he
Yeah.
never brought their corpses out. They just disappeared.
Or as they're like throwing them into the garden, they just puff in midair, like, oh, okay.
So it would have been like an ogre and a minotaur and a bunch of monks, some orogs.
All that delicious meat gone.
Yeah, there was a lot of wasted meat. Definitely. All right, so you guys go through there, or start moving over in that direction.
Do you want us re-raiding the castle this late at night?
No, yeah, we probably are not going to start this
I'm gonna have to be
right now.
sneakier about it.
I'm trying to think. I think what I'll do is I will make some kind of map visible to you guys where you can see a general outline of like where you've been in the building and where the entrances are.
Like a mini map?
Yeah, like some kind of mini map that I'll
That'll
kind of
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
that'll
show us
be-
like.
You can put it in a
where-
handout.
Orpheus, his own hand.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna make a handout before next session about it'll be all the places that you've been now, and the monsters that you saw there, which weren't.
Can
You
I
don't
just
know
throw
a
out a
bunch of
guess at what the
locations.
monster we saw in the basement was?
An
Yeah.
Umber Hulk.
Umber Hulk?
Yeah,
That's my
that
guess
is
too.
right. That is correct.
Doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When you look at them, don't they like turn you into stone or something?
They confuse you.
That's
They
basilisk.
confuse you,
Yeah, they do.
which
They
is why I
confuse
had you
you.
guys-
Oh, that's right. I knew it was something in looking into them.
Yeah, that's why I had you guys do that wisdom save. I was like, I don't know. That was kind of funky because we were like going through the actual dungeon, but in skill challenge version. So it was an interesting
That's pretty neat, actually.
mashup. I tried to include the things that are like actually in there, since you guys will be going back. But yeah, so Great.
I'll
So
just
we'll
throw this
end
out there. Yartar is beautiful this time of year.
So yeah, we'll end it there. Thank you guys for playing. As you guys are now preparing, you're kind of marching. We'll just say you're on your way over there, and Orpheus is giving you descriptions, and you're kind of trying to piece together what you've seen and what kind of plan you want to have for next time. You guys all had a long rest, so you all get the benefits of a long rest. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for running, Eric.
It was good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Thank
was
you.
a great game.
I feel so bad for missing out on so much of it. Oh well.
Yeah, sorry you had to
Yeah.
skip around. You didn't really miss much of your turns though,
Yeah.
except for that one.
Okay.
But I know how hard that is. I had to do
Yeah.
that. I've had to do
I
that
remember
before.
that other game you had where you
Yeah,
had
where
no
I was
internet.
tweaking out. Yeah, my
Whatever
internet went
happened.
down, and I was like calling Joe or something. Yeah, that was terrible.
Just
Uh,
dictating your DM stuff to a player over the phone.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So
So
tell them I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt terrible. Joe was
Well, he
cool
was
about
he was
it.
in a Google Hangout call, so we could hear him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
had no
everybody could-
he had no idea
everybody-
what was going on the map.
yeah. My internet went down, and so I was like on my phone using my data. I was just like talking to everyone, but I just couldn't see anything.
Oh yeah, you were using data.
And I like, couldn't make my rolls or anything. I just like could talk. So
Did you have to pay extra for the data?
no, because it wasn't that
Not that
long.
much.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and it was just like Google Hangouts, you know. I
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
doing Roll20 on it and stuff too. But yeah, sorry that that's the trouble with Roll20 is that you have to deal with internet shit, and it's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
Usually it's not so
It
bad.
It's okay.
happens.
It's a rare
Yeah, it
occasion.
happens to all of us here and there. It's happened to me a lot for sure.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like a video game where DCing means everyone just dies and has to start over.
Yeah.
Fucking
Mm.
leave.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like with this, DCing is just, oh, okay, let's just chit chat for a second, take this back.
Yeah, for sure. It's not too bad. Yeah, sorry, I know that was kind of a combat heavy session.
It wasn't
No,
so bad.
there's some good
No.
RP.
Yeah.
There's RP,
Good,
skill
good.
challenge, and combat.
there was
It's
some RP.
everything.
Yeah,
in one.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
that's a pretty full episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
And
the
the
stat
combat-
scene. That one scene.
And the combats all had like RP things involved with them, like, oh, let's get these prisoners out of the way. Oh, more
Yeah.
reinforcements are coming in.
Mhm.
And then the Hellhounds had all the intrigue going on with Artemis there.
Yeah, that was kind of my theory and it was interesting trying to think about like how to do a skill challenge in this place that is like a skill challenge. I feel like more lends itself to something where you guys can just make up all the details.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But
But
this
you
place
couldn't really
already
make
has
up all the details because this is like a map that's all drawn out and planned out.
Mhm.
So it was an
Yeah.
interesting.
Way though.
Yeah,
it
I
was a
think
good experiment.
Yeah, for sure. It was kind of
Yeah.
clunky,
Mhm.
but
I don't think it was. It
I
wasn't
thought it
that.
went well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't think
I
it was
liked
very
it.
I
clunky
think
at
it was
all.
fine.
good.
I
Mhm.
liked how the failures like each had an increasing downside as they happened.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
yeah. So basically, you were losing more prisoners,
Mhm.
depending
Like,
on how many.
And more important prisoners. That was clever.
Yeah, and more important prisoners, exactly.
I like that because
Um,
that means that a 0 failure success is very different from a 2 failure success.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely different from failure.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was going to be interesting if you got like 2 failures and you lost like most of your prisoners, but you had like your VIP prisoners. That would have been an interesting choice for you guys to make of like, what do we do now?
Pretty easy choice. Head back. Fuck John Boy.
Head back into the monastery, right?
Come on, Jimbo.
That's what you mean, right?
No,
was not-
no.
To,
It's called
to,
cutting your losses.
to let you behind the screen, that's exactly why I was making such a big deal of Papa and
And Jimbo.
Jim Pop Boy.
because I was like, oh, if I make these guys like special, then maybe they won't want to leave them behind so easily.
They weren't special enough.
Jimbo.
Yeah, hey, you're going back.
That's true.
Especially to put a stone guard in front of them. I hate those guys.
God damn it.
Yeah, those guys are tough. I might not use
No.
as many of them.
No,
Don't
no.
touch
I mean,
them.
you
They're
use
good.
them.
Use
The truth be told, the problem is we fight them the wrong way.
That's
Is
true.
is
Like,
what it is.
like
Well-
I keep on sticking on them because I'm too scared of their attacks as an opportunity to run somewhere else or
Yeah, same.
leaving one person around them.
Mhm.
Like,
And no one
Yeah.
else can roll above a 3 on a dice when we try to attack
Yeah.
them.
Well,
Yeah, I
what
don't want to like
what we
have
ought to
the squishies
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
it.
we don't need to necessarily tank it, but I mean their AC is super high, so the trick is probably like saving throws. If we once we get Dex based saving throw spells, we can actually probably start hurting those guys more reliably. But we have a wand of magic missile that will fuck those guys over no matter what, which we should probably use too.
I keep forgetting we have that.
I know,
I
we
know.
all do.
I was thinking about
Wait,
that.
who
just
I
now.
don't
has
hit
that?
things with
I
my
have it.
normal spells.
Yeah.
Is Susan? Oh, did I mute you?
Wow. Holy shit.
Damn.
Gonna be hearing about that the rest of the night.
No,
Wait a
as long
second.
as he doesn't unmute her, he won't have to hear about it for the rest of the night.
But I've been able to hear you.
I don't know.
Also, you guys get
That's weird.
2 because you did both the. Well, never mind. You get 1 because you failed the skill challenge, so that is not going to give you a point of experience.
That makes
That's
I
fair.
was gonna say you get 2, but since you failed, I'm sorry, that's not going to get you a point. So you guys get 1 point of experience for beating the Hellhounds towards your next level. So I think now you're 4 out of 8
Darn.
points.
Okay.
So, yeah, but it's not always only going to be 1 per session.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Today would have been
Yeah.
2 if you would have had that success.
Yeah, obviously
So-
next session's gonna be 4, so because
Yeah.
we're gonna sweep these
Oh,
boys,
yeah.
right?
Hey,
We're gonna do
Yeah,
it.
like
We're gonna take it to the hoop next time, guys.
I'm pretty
The-
good at
the
One
this.
for
way
killing
I-
the prisoners, one for killing Gabbo, one for getting out of there, and one for our
Friendship.
party. Exactly.
You sure?
So
Turning
I,
in the quest.
Yeah, that-
I disconnected. Did we wake up from a long rest? So we got all our.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Yeah.
You got a long rest after the Hellhounds.
Got it.
And then you got up early and started heading to the monastery. And yeah, within the monastery, like clearing the monastery would be probably more than just 1 experience point. It'd probably be a couple.
There you go.
So where are we on experience points? Is there somewhere I
Four.
can?
You're
4 out of
yeah,
8.
it's on here. I'll show you. It's on this player's ability and level in the rules. Maybe I should put that in handouts. Well, no, that's
I
fine.
think it is. I can
Yeah, it
try.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
There it
4
is.
to 8.
Yeah, so you're 4 out of 8.
Cool.
Towards level 5, and yeah, once you get to level 5, then you'll have all kinds of shit to beat people
Yeah.
up with. So I gotta,
level
I gotta
5's
threaten
gonna
your
be.
lives as much as I can now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when we hit our next level, we get that free feat.
Yeah, that'll be
Wait, free
helpful to
feed.
staying alive.
That's
Wait,
cool.
what free fee is this?
Rapid drinker.
This one, do you see on this?
Okay.
Drinking potions is a bonus action.
I thought that was a feat we would have available at 5th. I don't know that we got it for free at 5th. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I assume we get it for free, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I did take
just
away. It had a component to it that was made you like resistant to poison as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
It's supposed to be
drinks.
like for drinking. So I took that component out of it
Yeah.
because
It's fine.
that's not really what I was trying to give you guys. I was trying to give you this ability to do bonus action potions.
That'll be super helpful for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I don't have much uses for bonus actions, so being able to pop a healing
Yeah,
potion with
and
a
it's just
bonus would be
hard.
amazing.
Yeah, and it's just hard. Like potions, realistically, you know, when they take up your whole action, you know, and nobody ever wants to do them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I've
the
got a,
reality of it.
I've got a I've always got the kind of like opportunity cost going in my head. Like if I attack and hit, that's going to get this thing closer to being dead, which is closer to the problem being solved compared to like other options. So the
Yeah.
weight of making an attack is always so high in my head when I'm thinking of what to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Like, if you know, obviously, I'm trying. I thought those hellhounds. Well, they took out Sable.
Yeah.
those
Yeah, pretty tough.
those were good. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
guys feeling challenged by the battles you've had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
tell him anything else.
I was
Good.
intimidated by a big boob lady.
I mean, if there's like a big
Yeah.
boss battle we can fight, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I have within the. I've actually been like souping up the dungeons, and that's where I've been kind of putting in those 4E abilities a little bit.
Mhm.
So
we need a boss battle room, you know.
yeah, there will be some boss battles. Once you start like trying to clear dungeons,
Mhm.
is when you will encounter those.
Well, these guys are a bunch of kung fu experts, so obviously you have Carbo and then his 4 lieutenants who each knows a different kung fu style.
And then we challenge them each one-on-one in a tournament style.
One and exactly one of them is a girl.
Just like Yu Yu Hakusho, tournament style. That'd be great.
Yeah, actually, that's what we need to do. Is need to try and talk them out of here.
We convince them to do a
Challenge them one-to-one.
tournament thing.
Exactly.
While Artemis goes and finds everyone else, or John, either way.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you put me in a ring with them and say fight 1-on-1, it's just gonna be you watching them chase me around a ring for like 30 seconds. Trying to catch me while I go, no, 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 and throw cards at them.
Or an elk.
Or an elk.
That too. Because hell, I've just been summoning those left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Now it'll be nothing but badgers.
That bag of tricks wasn't supposed to be such like a battle utility.
Shit happened.
Those giant elks, man. Because imagine the difference if you would have thrown that out and it was like a weasel that fell on top of that hellhound.
That still would have been useful.
No, for sure.
It still would have granted me sneak attack.
That's what I love about Bag of Tricks, though, is that.
Yeah, I have an
randomness.
uncanny ability to roll for certain things. That, and when I DM, my uncanny ability is to recharge abilities.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's worse than a dragon that can cast Fire Breath every single round.
Yeah,
Oh
for
my
sure.
God.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Or a ghost that every time you throw it out of a body immediately goes, nope, here's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wait,
God,
ghosts aren't
man.
real.
I'm sure he misspoke.
Well, on that note, I'm going to call it an evening, everyone. Good evening, good game.
Good
Mhm.
night.
Yep,
Good
good
night.
evening.
See you in a
Peace.
couple weeks.
Man.
Nice.